Welcome. This is a recording of adults playing or talking about tabletop games. This means that adult language and/or themes may occur within that could be seen as inappropriate for younger audiences. Thank you.
I mean, ultimately, that comes down to one of those things, and that's why, I always recommend that you guys read a rule book because, like in your case, Stephen, it allows you guys to keep me in check or to remind me of rules because sometimes
Hmm.
I might not remember something, and I'm not sitting there with the book open to the page on the thing that you guys are about to do. But like while we're going through that rotation, and you're like, oh yeah, what was the rule about bull push? How far can I push him? Can I push him off the ledge? You can sit there and you can be like, oh, John, by the way, I'm going to bull push him. And then I make you do the rules, and you're like, and I have the book open, and it says that it moves him 10 feet, which is 2 squares. I push that motherfucker off the ledge. But, like, you
Hmm.
know that exists. And so that's one of the things, like, I know with you, Steven, like, you enjoy the game significantly more because you know all those minor nuances and you know what I'm doing as a GM
Yeah.
behind the scenes and and I think one of the things I've really enjoyed with you guys is like you guys are willing to push what is allowed too. Like in the case with like Nate, he's like the rule that I built for the squig was totally going to be like, no, you can't fucking do anything. But Nate's like, I want to pull my chainsword. And I'm like, actually, that's really fucking ingenious. Go for it.
And it makes sense, yeah.
Like roll me a might check. It's not going to be nearly as hard. It's not going to be a CL5. It's going to be a CL2 instead. And if he does it, he's going to do mad fucking damage because he's basically turning on two chainswords inside of his squig mouth. Do 10 damage. Like
Hmm.
automatic 10 damage or something like that. But anyways, so now that we're back into things, oh fuck, I totally need to switch that screen because Steven, properties. Of course, it doesn't want to let me do Skype select region. So where we left off last time, you all went to the ball, the big party
C.
that
And I yelled at a bunch of
Calamir
people.
went to. And while you were at said location, you finagled slash manipulated Calamir into letting you into her private study,
Hmm.
where there was a computer. After a couple fun riddles, because I always have to have riddles somewhere in a campaign, you all were able to access the information on said computer and pull the information off the machine for later use. The crux of the information was that the Lady Maub is the one that has been behind everything, with a unknowing Calamir assisting her
Yeah.
in the endeavor. The overall plans aren't fully understood, so to speak, but you definitely know that Maub is dirty as shit right now, and got her fingers in everybody's pie, and probably doing things that are not Imperium sanctioned, and no bueno news. Group goal: get Cecil a new ship.
All right, well. Oh, sorry, there's
Yeah.
more backstory.
So with that information, you weren't sure. You were actually fairly sure that from reading the email, the correspondings, that Calamir, while assisting, would be nothing more than like a unknowing accomplice in the endeavor
Hmm.
from what you read, versus like guilty as shit.
So
Um,
she's still salvageable.
yeah, she still seems salvageable. Probably will be stripped of her title, but not worth being turned into a servitor or something like that,
Hmm.
maybe. Depending on how far the Imperium wants to take her judgment.
Okay, well, Maugan psychically lets Amberly know all that shit so that hopefully the planet won't get exterminatus and maybe we can just take out Fat Bitch. And he also tells the party that we should just go take out Fat Bitch.
Okay. So, as Bjarn did say, it is important that you guys come up with a
Group goal.
a plan, a group goal
Hmm.
for the night. Which, if you wanted, I mean, at this point, you
Can we have
know.
that as like survive?
Yes, no. I mean, unfortunately, that survive is a good plan, but it can't be a goal. You could say to bring the Lady Maub to justice, in whatever context that may come in as, would
Kill
be,
Fat Bitch.
i.e., kill Fat Bitch.
Yeah, that's my goal. But I mean, my character's a dickhead, so.
Right. But I mean, bring her to justice could be your goal for the night.
Mhm. Deal with Mal.
Any thoughts, Alyson?
I'm all for just ex-naying the bitch, but
Well, I mean, what you do, like, can we all? It sounds like everyone's good with bring Lady Malb to justice in whatever context that falls into for how the campaign plays. Because this is for your 2 XP. Like, that is
works.
what you're doing, right? Like,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
sounds fair? Like, that works?
Yeah.
Looking for a nod from Nate. Yes? Okay, cool.
I said yeah.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so that'll be your goal for the night. How you guys go about that, that's up to you. It's Maugan's all about stabbing her. Alyson, you're all about stabbing her. Bjarn, I'm going to assume that you're all about stabbing her.
I would like to postpone stabbing her until everyone knows that she deserves stabbing.
Yeah, this is the best time to do it, though, because
a
she's
public
in
display
Calamir's
and
estate,
then stab
and Calamir is apparently a good guy. So if you can convince
Yeah.
Calamir that we're right, we have all of her security guards to help us stab the fuck out of Mal. Because I'm sure as soon as... You know what? I'm a dumb as fuck. The giant fat lady was clearly a Nurgle supporter right from the start. How did I miss that? That's like textbook Nurgle shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, why don't you try and work your diplomatic magic and get Calamir to help us in stabbing the... Because I'm sure as soon as we attack her, she's going to, like, morph into a demon or something.
Positive thinking.
Well,
most
I mean,
definitely.
the Eldar are very much pessimistic, and I've
And
thought with the
I
war.
do know a certain someone in your group that has public speaking.
Yeah.
This is true.
We saw how it worked out last week when I tried to take charge, so I'm here and happy to stab. Other than that, go ahead.
Okay, so the plan is to publicly denounce Lady Malb and arrest/kill. See? SMC.
I'm waiting for Jay to announce that I can go into battles. Is basically what's happening.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Jay,
just a second.
yeah. We'll pause for a second for Jay. I have plenty of beers here, so I can take all the time I need.
I have pizza on the way. PT dibs. So.
I'm afraid to make decisions,
So
so I'm just standing in as backup, and our leader needs to tell us where we're going, because I can't talk to people. They'll end up killing me instead of Mal.
first thing I want to do is try and talk to Calamir and Straub, because they're both very powerful and influential, and with them on our side, I think we could overpower anything Malb could throw at us.
Okay, interesting.
You could just hop on a fucking table and start declaring her guilt.
Oh,
I mean, yeah,
oh.
that's also valid.
I'm gonna assume that the dog just ripped one.
That's,
Yeah, I'm not a sand person. My puppy just basically shit himself.
It's either that or he was pleasuring his girlfriend off screen, but I saw him put his face over his mouth, so I figured that was the case. Okay, so
He's very proud of himself.
so yeah.
okay, so everyone is still located out in the bowl, so I'm going to assume that that's where you guys need to go, right? Like Jay, you're kind of leading this, so I'm kind of going to be talking to you until you let the dogs off the chain, so to speak.
So we already discovered that we're gonna do battle at this point.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
this what we've decided. Okay, I'm gonna take
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
reprieve before we get shit upon to go get my armor on, so I'm not fighting in a dress.
Okay. Yeah, I was going
Do we have
to do that.
10 hours for me to make a recovery roll?
No.
Okay.
Drop into a coma on the floor. Just
However,
Yeah,
Alyson
only.
could let expend her artifact for you. Let you use her artifact.
What would that do? Give me, because if we're out in
10
combat, we
might
don't have
back.
turn. Oh.
yeah.
If Allison's willing to lend it to you and risk
And
the
she can-
depletion.
Oh, that's true. That's a pretty big deal.
It's a 1 in 10
Yeah.
chance.
I mean, I guess you could always toss it to me in combat if I'm really getting my ass kicked, right?
But
It's
it's
a 1 in
it's
10
one every
chance. Of
turn.
Yeah,
So-
outside of combat, it's just a flat 10.
Right, because basically that's like
I mean,
2 minutes.
if
of
you're
time.
pretty much full, I'll just hang out near the back of the combat and try not to get.
Yeah, I'm full.
Yeah, okay. See, it's tough because I really only have like melee abilities, but we'll figure it out because I don't want
Well,
to
if you have
destroy your
it, you can
artifact.
just go shocking everyone, can't you? Or is
No, shock
that's
is
melee.
shock is melee. My only ranged attack is my shuriken pistol, but I have a decent amount of ammo for that. It just does like no damage.
Well, aim for easy to hit targets and convert high, effort into high end damage.
Yeah,
Because I mean, if you have what do you have 2 edge and speed?
yeah. So yeah,
Just
that's
do
true. I
one
can spend
effort,
1
one
point.
speed minus every time.
That's
Get
true.
additional
That's
3
true.
damage.
I like that plan. So yeah, I'll be all right without it. I'll just hang out in the back and shuriken shit.
Yeah, or he can lend it to you, and you can just choose to use it or not use it, depending. And if he needs it, then you can throw it at him. Because realistically, that tiara
If she needs it.
right. She, if she needs it, then she can call for it. But you probably would be the one to.
Well, no, I mean it wasn't a gift to me.
Okay.
So,
So anyway, so you take a couple minutes as Alyson runs back down, and dons her battle armor over her sexy velvet red dress with black frills.
Fuck yeah, black frills. Except for I'm getting my armor.
Yeah, and you are now decked for danger at this point. And I think that probably as you guys are like working your way back to the party, you run into a couple servants along the way, and the moment they see Alyson in like full battle armor, they're like, "Oh shit!" And like they just like quickly like bolt like for the back doors. Like they're like, I'm not paid enough for this shit."
It's going down for real.
Yeah. However, as you guys begin to approach,
I want to stealth.
Yes.
I don't
okay.
want to come out into the room.
Okay, so
like-
you're gonna stealth, but Bjarn and Alyson, are you gonna be trying to stealth into a party?
I'm literally in battle armor.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that
Not gonna
before, like maybe I'm vaguely stealthy, but like I can still be seen. I'm just kind of like
Well, you get an
unobtrusive.
additional one because there's a distraction in the room.
Sweet. Okay.
You know,
I just
like,
I'm
anyone that
low
sees
mic, so I
Alyson is
wanna
going to be
kinda-
paying attention to Alyson, not you.
Yeah. Also, Zach's not here, so somebody has to be making constant stealth checks.
Okay. So I think though that like as you get within like a few like maybe like 20, 30 yards from like the main sections of the party, security is gonna see you guys though.
That's cool.
And they're gonna like start radioing ahead and like be like, the Inquisitors are coming in, but they don't seem to be ready for like one of them is in battle armor, like kind of thing.
And one is doing a bad job of trying to hide behind columns. It's an 8 foot tall alien that's just painfully badly trying to stealth.
Yeah. So actually, when you finally reach the party, there's 2 guards standing in front of the door. These seem to be like Calamir's guards. They're wearing the Calamir logo on their like their Kevlar type armor. And one of them goes, "Can I help you folks?"
If Jay's lagging, then
Jay's
we
lagging.
want to be taken right to Calamir, right?
Yeah.
So he can start doing his thing. Say like we need to talk to Calamir this instant. She's in grave danger. Let's say she's in grave danger. We don't know if that's true, but
If Malb is in the room, then she actually quite literally is.
Oh, pizza.
yeah. Again, this is 2 weeks in a row where my character is the one in charge of our. Like, that's a bad idea because to be in character, I have to be aggressive and stupid. All right. If Jay is incommunicado, then I'm saying.
Well, he's
Calamir is
typing
in-
something, so we'll see.
Oh, is he sweet? Yeah, let's wait for that.
Basically, I said if he can hear me to type.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming that he would say about the same thing. Just Calamir is in grave danger. We need to get to her immediately.
Okay. So, let me. Where's my roll? Is that it? This. Oh, he's typing. Yeah, it seems like he's like 30 seconds behind.
We are going to the lesbian. Let's go. We're
Okay,
off to see.
I'm gonna assume that he's saying that you're gonna say that that the Duchess is in danger and that you're here.
Yeah, assume that he said exactly what I said, but much less rudely.
Right. Okay. Then Bjarn, I need you to roll me a persuasion check because it's not really deception, but you're definitely gonna need to like convince them that like.
Wait. Who's rolling this? I'm sorry, my
Bjarn.
dog's cute as fuck. Okay.
Bjarn's gonna roll this because realistically, you're not lying, but you're also kind of not telling the truth. So you got to persuade them.
Sorry, Pizza takes priority over you.
That's fine. We're dealing with Jay's classic Skype lag because that's always a thing. Because Jay has bad internet, he needs to go to Starbucks.
Jay needs to
Can
go to a
I
place
roll
where
a
they have real internet.
persuasion check?
Oh, please, God, no. That one poorly.
Let me see if he's got. I'm just gonna do it for him.
You know that I'm not muted and they can hear you yelling at our dog, right?
Okay.
Hi, puppy!
Okay.
It beats a difficulty 4, and these are just low-level mooks.
Yeah, they're low-level mooks, so there's no issue with you guys. They're like, yes, sir, and like both of them open the doors, like, but like because you guys like, there's been warning of your presence. When you guys walk in, the music's not playing. Everyone's eyes are on the door, and seated at the table is the Duke, Duchess Calamir, and Lady Maub, all like behind the main table, and like everyone's kind of seated. And
That's fortuitous. I was worried she was going to run.
and she's got there's a number of the royal guard behind her, kind of watching you guys very warily. Everyone seems to be wondering what the fuck's up.
Tactical question.
Mhm.
She has her loyal to her royal guard, correct?
Yes,
How many of them do I see?
4.
And how many of Calamir's women or dudes are in the room?
None.
None of Calamir's personal soldiers except the 2 guys that followed us in are in here?
Right.
Well, shit. She has shit-ass security. All right. And I'm assuming her royal guard look pretty badass as far as these guys go.
They actually look a little mangy.
Okay, am I good now?
Oh, there we go. Yes, Jay. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so the tactical
I
situation
said
is...
about
Oh, no,
15
Shroud is
minutes and
badass, too.
15 seconds, so...
Yeah, you're still delayed by 15, Jay. So we'll just go ahead and keep continuing. Jay, chime in when I'd probably still type it just so that we can get it, and when I see you typing, I'll pause so that you can get in what you need.
Okay.
So yeah, so they look a little mangy. Like in general, royal guards are very clean cut. They're very pristine. They kind of have like this air about them of like military, knowledge and training and things like that. These guys it's like
affected by Nurgle.
Well, it's like 4 people that maybe at one time were like took like ROTC in high school, but they haven't done anything since, so they've kind of lost that flair, so to speak.
Okay,
but they are carrying some pretty nice weaponry.
Cool. We'll be confiscating some of that when we killed him.
I got that confiscating, not stealing off dead bodies.
Right.
I mean, it's a friendly bit of looting, but whatever.
So you guys.
So what's happening?
So you guys walk into the main center of the room. I'm assuming, because
and I'm assuming my stealth has been lost.
Yeah, at this point, everyone knows that you're there.
Yeah.
And when you walk in, you see Straub sitting to the left. Well, it'd be visually for you guys. It'd be to the right of Lady Maub, and Duchess Calamir to the left of Lady Maub. And like Straub's looking at you guys like, what's going on? Like, are we doing this now? Like what did you like? He's kind of like, he's like, I know why you're here, and I know what you've done, but I don't know what you found. Was kind of what he's kind of giving off with his look.
Yeah,
And
he doesn't know like the full extent of it, right?
right,
He
because
just
like
had some suspicions.
yeah, he just has suspicions, and like he was kind of figuring that like if anything he'd prove himself innocent, and like things would be dealt with later, not like now, like kind of thing. And like Calamir's looking, and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like you're going to get everyone killed." Like she's got like that like her eyes are just absolutely terrified. Like she's like, "I can't believe that you guys are like." And then she's like, and you also see like there's that kind of like self-doubt where she's like, "Wait, are you here for me?" Like she's like, "Did I do something wrong? Like what's going on here?" kind of thing. And like I need I think she doesn't even need to roll it. She's actually pretty good at this. I don't think you guys would are hiding it, and she's good at finding it. She also sees that your eyes are on Maub and not on her for the most part.
Yeah, I know that at least Alyson and I are probably not very good at hiding our motives.
Right.
No.
Because like she picks that up with like a 15 or higher, and you guys aren't hiding it, so like I mean, I'm pretty sure that she'll recognize that. And so like she's also kind of like not trying to look at Maub, but like she's also looking at Maub like, "Oh shit, you're in a like they're here for you too." Like now are they here only for you, or are they here for me too? You know, like she's totally like shitting bricks. Like she's like, "I don't know who they're here for, but things are going really bad." So what do you say, Jay? You're the you're the voice.
Hope that this Skype is working. It's kind of funny that our face man has the shittiest Skype.
Yeah, it's the shittiest guy. Future, we need to figure out if Jay can get better internets.
Well, I mean, look what's happened to Zach. I think it's just a matter of we're spoiled living in South Florida.
Yeah, I think Zach's thing's not common either.
Yeah.
Okay. So the one thing, and I'll ask Steven about this, and then Jay, you kind of chime in what you can. The way that things are, you're not going to have a chance to privately talk to the two of them.
Yeah, seems like it.
You're in the middle of the room. All three of them are behind their dining table. You're on public display. So that's like I can understand that that's kind of the concept that you're going for, but yeah. I know that like that's the concept you're going for, but you're not gonna have the chance to basically be like, just go with it, you know, like.
Oh no, I was assuming that he was saying those things out loud.
Oh, like honest, like he's like.
No, he's
Yeah,
just
like that
big dicking it.
Yeah, I thought that was all right out loud. Like we're just laying our cards on the table.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
I mean, I can't speak for his character, but he can't speak for his character either. So
yeah, so I'll wait a second to see if he gives us like a yes or a no on that.
yeah, like no, fuck you, Steven.
Yeah, that he's big dick in this, and then I'll orate what his character would say within reason, even though I prefer that to be coming from a player.
I mean, one of us can make something up.
Yeah, if you feel like you can, Steven, for the act as the voice of Bjarn / the Emperor's voice.
My heretical ass Xenos player will.
Okay. Well, I haven't seen him type anything, so he's either got like a 5-minute delay or he didn't hear it. So we're gonna say that that's what he goes with.
I like literally exactly what he said. Stroud, like to Stroud, will say, "Can't explain fully right now, but follow our lead." Duchess, our thanks, follow our lead too. And he'll look at Malv and just fucking point, and in his best, most like performative tone, like fucking heresy, bitch.
Right. Yeah, so he probably like starts quoting scripture, like kind of like in that like old-timey like these are the
like
things...
I shall see the corrupt and I will strike them down.
Yeah, like words like of the emperor, by the emperor, you know, like, you know, this is how the emperor's will, and the emperor protects his children and all that kind of stuff. And then he just immediately starts diving into the scriptures on what happens to heretics and what defines a heretic, and just goes into like all the stuff, and like probably when he explains that she's a disciple of Nurgle, like you hear the whole audience go, like the whole thing. What I'm gonna need, Jay, because I'm figuring you're gonna hear this at some point, is I need you to roll me either a public speaking or a performance check. Because what you're basically doing is you're needing to convince the audience that this is true. So basically, that kind of oration is going to be what I need. Oh, he's hearing me like 15 seconds after. Awesome. Oh, and he does fucking awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Back again.
So what this basically is going to be is this is going to be contested because Malb is going to try to defend herself. In some way, shape, or form, you spout all this high and mighty emperor stuff, and she goes, "That's quite the accusation that you've made. However,
we downloaded proof onto my datapad. Can we display it?" I think that Jay should get an asset to all of his persuasion rolls because we have the truth behind us.
I'm for that.
And I can
So we'll say that the servo skull that he has is able to project the emails up
that's
there.
good.
Because it does have the eye that allows projection.
Yeah. There's a little hologram.
So he'll get an asset for the stuff.
Fantastic.
But she goes, however, and I do see that you have quite the private emails with you.
Shit, if that brought down Hillary, I can bring down Mount.
If I am guilty of trying to find a solution to the current issues that plague this planet, then I am guilty as charged. However, that is not heretical.
Wait, didn't we find concrete proof last week that she is the one that's working with Nurgle? We found something that lets us know 100% she's a bad guy.
You found that she's the one that placed the Nurgle disciple into Lady Malb's secret chamber down beneath.
Okay.
But you don't have any proof that he was Nurgle.
Oh, I was drunker than I thought last week. I thought we had incontrovertible proof that she was... Well, what about...
And so the plan begins to unravel because of drunkenness.
No, I can bullshit this. Jay's servo skull records shit. That happened real recently.
But his servo skull was in combat mode. It's not recording shit in the middle of combat.
It's just passively recording. Hey, Jay, how does your servo skull work?
You know what?
I have no idea how much
I'm still covered in
Jay.
pulsing, nasty wounds.
Let's do this. No. You know what? His servo skull wouldn't, because remember, his servo skull was out in the hallway.
No, it got inside. It got inside well before the
Nurglings. Okay, yeah, it did see Nurglings. So Jay, what I need you to do is I need you to roll me a technology check. We're gonna basically leave this up to a roll because I think that's fair to leave it to a roll.
RNG, that's fair.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I'm gonna
more
say
than me
no,
just trying to bullshit my way through with us getting stuff.
When bullshit happens,
works,
it's up to the dice. So I want a computer thing to basically decide if you have set your servo skull to record at all times. Is basically
better fucking roll like a boss.
And I'll tell you up front. I think
computer software works, right?
Yeah, computer software, and we're gonna say this is gonna be a 5. I'm gonna tell you up front right now, so you can spend effort if you want to. That way we're all clear. It's not like I'm making weird shit up and everything like that.
Into it.
Because I can always GM intervention you later.
You're going to be that cock, aren't you?
I can.
What a cock.
Oh, I don't even need a GM intervention. He fucking sweeps that shit. So, probably right when she does that, you catch, the, portion where there's, this, in Calamir, in the thing, it shows the guy, cleaning out the door, the chaos portal, all the little Nurglings pouring out and attacking, you guys as a whole. and dealing with them
be
all and
murdering
all that.
or Maugan.
Yeah, and
To be fair, I murdered myself with
Nurglings
a frag grenade.
Really murdering.
yeah, basically trying to murder Maugan and almost succeeding. And you see at this point she's like a little bit more caught off guard at this point. I need you to roll me another performance / persuasion check type thing to see how you're doing on your overall convincing the audience.
I mean, even more than just the audience, we at least want Straub on our side if it turns into a fight, because he's a super badass.
I'm counting Straub and Calamir in this. Basically, like, the rest of the royalty doesn't really matter. It's really convincing Straub and Calamir.
Plus, you get an effort or an asset because we have the truth on our side. So you beat us 6.
Yeah. Okay.
6.
Okay, so you're almost there, but you haven't quite gotten it. Straub's like he's probably pushed his chair back a little bit, and he's like looking at Maub, and he's got his hand conveniently placed on his weaponry that he has, like sitting there.
Kill the heretic!
But he hasn't he's still waiting for something more to push it. Calamir, on the other hand, she's completely out. She's standing. She's like slowly backing away from Maub. She's like, oh no, not dealing with this.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was this bad. Like, I just did what you told me because you're in charge. Like,
I have a potentially very dangerous idea to enact if our persuasions fail.
okay.
So it's got like a 1% chance of success, is what you're saying.
Yeah. So you guys
My plan is to just shoot Maub, and I'm assuming that because she's chaotic as fuck, when I shoot her, it'll become obvious and we'll be able to see it. But I'm not going to risk that until the last minute.
So I think that because you're ultimately, like, probably, like, the audience is, like, 50-50. And Maub, you know, she gives this spout about, like, is that the only proof that you have? Some random dark lab with Nurglings? How do you know that that's in the Calamir estate? Why does that have to do anything? Like,
It's how you know what Nurglings are.
Like she goes, well, I mean, she says, like, chaos, you know, she doesn't.
Okay.
You know, she's being very careful. And she goes, if anything, all that does is prove that Lady Calamir is guilty, not me. You know, yes, I used one of her facilities, but my facility isn't this. Like that's not what my facility looks like. You know, like she's like, okay, so you have a Calamir facility. What you're pinning this on me because you know that I'm using her house. You know, like that doesn't mean that it's mine. It doesn't mean it's my minion or anything like that. And so I need what do you say to that? Because this is going to be the final roll to see if you can convince Straub and the audience that she's involved.
Bitch, she's a nice lady.
Also, I need Maugan and Alyson to both roll me a seeing check.
Oh god, that's
Speed,
so
right?
Speed.
Speed?
I'm throwing in a level of effort into it.
Nope!
I beat a 6.
That's enough. So you actually see someone familiar to you, Maugan, slowly trying to creep out the door.
And who is that?
A certain other rogue trader that you have met on one occasion that has been at this party the entire time.
There's not like a Calamir guard standing at that door?
He's sneaking out a different door where at least there's no one on the inside. Maybe there's someone on the other side of the door, but he's slowly
How far is
sneaking
it?
out.
Can you teleport to him?
I can't. That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah, you could teleport to him, but you couldn't. You'd have to do. It's basically a long distance movement or a teleport.
Well, yeah, I can. So yeah, I want to teleport him between him and that door, and like as soon as I get there, shout like, oh no, I want to shout, fuck, I am not good at speaking to people. I just stab things. Hey Jay, what would you say? Like, we know that he's in the video. He's in the video. The rogue trader's in the video, right?
No, because he already.
Oh, he had already
left
left the room. Okay. I will shout like, I'm gonna weird ass Eldar dude. I don't need to make sense. I'm just gonna shout like another co-conspirator, and I'm gonna teleport in front of him, in between him and the door he's trying to get out through.
Okay, so he kind of like looks at you and he's like, what the fuck? And like, because like maybe he's never seen an Eldar teleport before.
Mm-hmm.
And Maub goes, preposterous. Where was he in your videos?
I will shout that
Oh,
he is the
we don't
one who we
need
followed
him to be
into
in
the
our
lab.
videos.
Yeah.
That
I'll shout,
base, be an ass.
we followed him into the
He
lab, and he ordered our
Has
deaths.
been seen by an Inquisitor.
I mean, oh shit, yeah. Can't
Yeah,
you patch
yeah,
your servo
but
skull in
she-
to talk
she-
to Matthias?
She takes her. Yeah, if your servo skull has been recording conversations, then you have all of that. However,
We could just talk. No, I'm saying like we could just vox to Matthias right now. He could speak. But I guess they can't see the seal, so this the inquisitorial seal, so they don't care.
yeah, that could be anyone's voice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Unless you
I mean,
compare
we
them
have-
side by side.
Threat that we have
Yeah, we do have video of an
Inquisitor on
inquisitor.
our side.
Either way,
The very
I kept the
fact that we
inquisitor
have an
from getting
Inquisitor on
away.
our
or
side
the rogue
should
trader.
be able to shake out enough.
Yeah.
You know,
So
I
maybe you could
turn
just play
them
the
out and
video
say,
of us.
We'll see.
I love how his net cuts out right at. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the rogue trader doing?
He's
Is
sitting
he
there.
seem caught off guard?
He seems more peeved than anything else. Like he's just like looking at you and he's like, "Fuck, Xenos, shit." And he kind of like rolling his eyes and he's like, "Ugh." And he's like trying to figure out like, he's like, I want to get out this door, but I'm trying not to make a scene. I'm not sure how I
Okay.
want to handle this.
I'm torn between how much I should try and roleplay Maugan and how much I should fuck over our team.
You
Because
should play
in
Maugan
character-
I'm going
flawlessly.
to
In
try and bluff our
character,
way.
when I teleported, I would have drawn my pistol.
Okay, so yeah, you can totally have your pistol out. What was that, Jay?
Okay,
You're gonna
good.
bluff your way? Sounds like he's about to try to lie something.
Yeah, I'm going to say that Matthias is nearby and can come testify about what he's been through. Because he's really on the ship, but they don't know that.
Okay, I'm gonna GM intervention this. I'm gonna have her
Yeah, I
call
wouldn't
your
lie.
bluff. I'm gonna have her
Yeah.
call your bluff.
Yeah.
And yeah, she goes, fine.
I refuse the intervention. Spend an XP.
Oh, you're just gonna. Oh, okay, yeah. You.
I think
So
that's the first one of those we've seen.
it's the time to do it, man.
Yeah.
These are the times to spend XP.
Mhm.
So yeah, so she probably like
I've got XP saved up.
yeah, so she dives into the fine, bring him here kind of like thing, and like you just hear like probably like your servo skull like actually like amplifies your voice, and you hear this like booming silence, and he uses like his psyker powers, like his speaker powers, to actually like project it a little bit louder. So just this booming voice overcomes her argument. Give me a final roll to persuade Straub that he should fight for you.
Roll good.
2 levels of effort. Persuasion. Let's see what we get. Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Not bad. Yeah, Straub's fully convinced, and so he actually stands up, and you hear this like hissing sound as he pulls his rapier and points it at Maub, and he starts doing the I Duke Straub of the the House Straub, second leader of Hurricane 3 hereby find you and negligence 2, and he just goes through this like high end speech kind of thing, because at one point you remember he actually used to be the leader of this planet, and so he knows all the legislations and stuff, and he says and the custody of this heretic will be immediately placed in the hands of the representatives of the Inquisition. You know, and he looks out at the royals and he says, "Does anyone dispute my claim?" And like the whole place is silent at this point. Like, particularly you, Maugan, you see the first real break of character, so to speak, from the rogue trader, where he kind of like shifts his stance, where he's just like sitting there and he's just like, "Okay, this is going really south fast. You need to get out of my way." And like you can see, like at this point, like he has two rapiers at his belt, and he has both of his hands sitting on the pummels of his rapiers. Like, are we gonna do this? Like,
I will draw my dagger instead.
okay, so I mean, you can have like a dagger in one hand and your pistol in the other, totally fine.
That works. Then I've drawn my dagger.
So like as he rests his hands, you're like, okay, you want to raise the ante? Let's raise the ante, and you pull the blade
I want to
out.
hold it in that cool underhand grip where like the blade's coming out from. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, yeah, the slash stab.
Yeah.
Forward stab movement. Okay, yeah. Maybe you spin it a little bit
Sure.
just to make things easier. Meanwhile, Cecil's busy pilfering everybody. Yeah,
He's just letting us die and stealing ass loads of jewelry.
this would be the perfect time, man.
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, Malb's gonna lose her cool. She's gonna go. This is guards, and the guards just immediately like arm themselves up. And I need initiative from everyone.
Okay, so it's her and her 4 guards and the rogue trader against us and Straub.
Yep.
Cool.
So,
17. Suck my butt. Oh shit, that is a fantastic picture from Mal. She doesn't look like a woman.
Yep.
So where the fuck am I? Oh, I see. Oh, so he was trying to sneak out like the back door.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So I just have to contend with him. I don't have to worry about immediately getting slaughtered by Malvin or guards. Calamir has run away.
Calamir is actually off to the side. She's right over here.
Who's Mount? Is that the name of the Inquisitor?
Who? Mount?
Just Mount.
Oh, I just misspelled Malb. It's supposed to be B's
Oh,
instead of
okay.
T's.
So that bitch goes first?
No, I'm plugging your stuff in right now.
Oh, okay. I was like, holy shit, she beat a 17?
Bjarn.
Why is that in red?
Because he rolled a 1 plus his initiative modifiers.
Oh, so it already adds in that 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, I thought I was trained in initiative. I thought I just... Oh no, never mind.
And I still need Alyson.
Sorry, I thought I clicked it. It didn't go through, I guess. Initiative. Boom!
Hey, Jay, what'd you pull to get trained in initiative? Oh, ouch.
I think it was as part of the clever descriptor.
Okay. So you're like a clever speaker who what's?
Works the system.
Yeah, that sounds in character.
Yep.
Okay. So just a quick lay down for you guys. This is Straub. This
Holy
is
fuck. That fat bitch.
Malb.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? She's nerdle as fuck. I don't know how I missed that.
The guys at the pillars are her men. Calamir is all the way over here. And then Maugan, you're all the way up there. And the rogue trader is right there.
God, we're in the fucking middle.
Yeah, because, I mean, you guys were addressing the entire area.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Okay, so, Maugan, you are
Yes.
first.
Okay, what does this rogue trader look like? Does he appear to be Because I would know. Has he been like affected by Nurgle like
He's
directly?
right there in case you want to just look at him, just let you know.
I
No, he
couldn't.
seems to be completely fine.
Okay, sweet. So I want to talk to him.
Okay.
I want to say what do I want to say? Even if we lose, the Imperium will be here in greater numbers. Do you want to continue to support the losing side or try and save your reputation? Something like that. Yeah.
He kind of like smiles.
I'm basically offering him an out.
Right. He
you
smiles
help us and-
as he draws the swords, and he goes, "I always prefer an out. However, your evidence against me is not the best."
So is he about to attack me? Should I just stab him?
He hasn't done anything. He's pulling his blades out in case you attack him. Like he's like, "If you attack me, I'm going to fight back." But he doesn't like. He's not like. It's that classic like anime where they both like face off and they draw their blades and then they sit there for an entire episode not doing fuck all, just talking. That's where you guys are right now.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nate
Well, I'm
knows.
just gonna say, help us here, and I'll make sure you get a pardon.
He kind of weighs it and he goes, "Fair, but I don't really like to get my hands dirty. How about you just let me leave? I'll pretend that this never happened. You don't need me to be fighting you. You have enough
And
difficulties."
he doesn't seem immediately chaos influenced. I don't sense anything on him. Oh, can I sense magic?
Sure. There's something weird about him,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not able to pick up what it is. It would be like if you smell popcorn, but you never could find it again because your senses already got used to it. It's like that, where you're like, something's weird about you. There's definitely like magic going on here. You're either a psyker or you're influenced by psychic powers or something, which isn't that weird for a rogue trader, but you kind of you're like, but you're weird, and I don't know how. Basically, you got a partial success, is what I'm telling you.
Okay. Well, might not be the best thing for the party, but Maugan's a survivor, so I'm gonna step aside.
Okay. At that
And
point, he
can I
resheathes the
Send a message
blades.
to Amberly.
Yeah. About.
I wanted to tell her his name and get a tracker on his ship. We need to know where he's going.
Okay. Yeah. At that point, he has this really nice, like, big, foofy hat like most rogue traders do. And he, like, after he resheathes the blades, he, like, takes it off and, like, bows and then walks out the door. So he's going to go there. We'll move you, like, right there. That'll be...
Yeah,
your
all that
turn.
shit I did, that's got to be my turn. I can't
Yeah, that's
move
your
right. Okay.
However, at that point, it is Malb's turn. Let's see here. A normal move is 10 for a short. She's fat, so she doesn't get to move that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's gonna move
Oh,
there.
fuck off.
Bitch is running.
So she's just gonna lean back with her flubber on her disc, and she's just gonna float backwards away from everyone.
What a
You twat.
gobbler.
Also, just pointing out to you guys, the gray at the bottom is basically the balcony.
Oh, she's gonna suicide like a
Well,
motherfucker.
she's on a hover disc, so she's just gonna float down away from you guys.
She's just gonna fucking murder me if I teleport in between her and the balcony, right? She's big as fuck, and I'm almost dead.
She's just run your ass over.
Yeah.
Was she gonna beat you with a mutton chop?
I mean, she
Run
doesn't
his
have
ass
any...
She's got a 6 damage artifact mutton chop that she's gonna beat you with.
You know, we're almost done with this arc, right? So if Maugan dies, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
I think this is the last session, right? Or is it not?
Really depends on what you get through.
Okay.
All right. Let's go now.
Okay. Bjarn.
So are her guards hostile to us?
Yes, absolutely. They're the red and the blues.
I assume they are.
Yeah, zoom in on their disc. Zoom in on their character thing. They have skulls all over them.
Yeah. Okay. And there's no way I can get close enough to her to hack her hover disk, is there? Because I would love to
Ooh,
just be able
that's
to disable that, but I don't think I can.
You can do like a full like 10 move sprint plus if you isn't there like a rolling option to extend that?
You can move a short distance to be right next to her, but you couldn't do anything else.
And she's fat, so
Yeah.
I mean,
You could
y'all
actually
remember
move
that I
past
can fucking teleport, right?
yeah, but Bjarn has to be next to her.
to hack
Yeah.
her.
Alyson, throw me.
Can I throw him and then he run? Is that a thing?
Not really.
Damn it.
Darn.
What if I use control the field and then I just don't attack him, I just control the field?
Jay, I'll bet if you hop up on that table, you can start spouting your Emperor shit, and Alyson and Straub can slaughter her guards, and then we got some time to catch her.
I think we have to stop her first because she's just gonna float right off the balcony.
Okay. Well, I have a plan, but I don't want to say it because then John has time to come up with ways to counter it. So I kind of want to wait until my turn. I don't know how convinced I am it'll work.
So one of the things, I mean, you guys know this, is that I basically have predetermined pathings or choices that a character makes. So like in the like I obviously have this map set up for you guys. So I know what Malba's going to do. What her 1, 2 and 3 is. If she can't do 1, she does 2. She can't do 2, she does 3. So like that's set in stone. So if you want to say something, the worst that's going to happen is I can GM intervention you, but I can't directly do something that counters you. That's
Okay.
basically the way that works. I can't out strategize you because I know your strategy. I can just say the literally statistics and the world says no, and I.
Yeah, I mean, you could, but you're just not going to be a dick and do it.
Right. I'm gonna be a GM. I'm gonna GM intervention and reward you for fucking with you versus just fucking with you and laughing.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I will move forward a little, and I will start giving a speech about looking how the coward runs. She cannot hide from the truth forever. The God
Okay.
Emperor shall find her, and justice shall be done.
And your speech does.
Yeah, everyone gets bonus to attack roll.
attack. All right, that makes life easier for everyone.
Attack boost.
Can we target directly her hover disk?
Absolutely.
Okay. I have a plan.
Alyson's
I have my
got
servo skull do
a
that?
big machine
Or is it
gun.
not set for combat?
Yeah. Okay, so everyone gets additional hit for combat. Alyson.
I'm gonna use the desk to basically rest my machine gun on it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do the shooting.
And you're shooting at what?
I'm gonna shoot her floaty disc from hell.
Okay, so you're aiming for her artifact.
Yeah.
Wait, her floating disc is an artifact?
Mhm.
Oh,
Can I
okay.
actually?
Wow.
So, like, is it actually even worth trying to attack this
So-
artifact?
You could totally
You
fuck
should
up that
kill it.
artifact.
So I can take it and ride around.
I honestly figured that like that would be one of the options that you guys would try to do to stop her from leaving, because at that point she can't go over the balcony if she can't hover down. At that point she falls and she dies. You know, so
So we have one asset to hit, right?
you have
Or
one
one
asset
roll
to hit,
efficiency to hit.
and I'll actually give you a bonus too because you got creative and used the table.
Cool.
So it doesn't give you a full asset, but it does give you a little bit of bonus because I didn't think about that and I thought it was cool.
Should I do a roll efficiency or a damage efficiency? Fuck. I don't know what
You can
level
both if
she
you're willing
is.
to throw some level. Yeah, there's some effort at it.
That's the problem is I don't know what level this artifact is. I think I'm gonna do that though.
You're going all damage?
No, I'm gonna have my asset plus whatever bonus you give me, my roll efficiency, and a damage efficiency. Fuck.
That is a lot of... Okay.
So
Winning.
Do you want a minor effect
Winning.
or a 3 damage?
Oh God, I don't. Can a minor effect be to like knock her fat ass out of it?
Minor effect can be knocked down.
I want to. I don't want to just knock her down because she's in the floaty disc. Can I knock her fat ass out?
Yeah, I'll say that to knock her down is essentially to knock the disc out from underneath her.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you do 9 damage to the disc, and she suddenly like topples backwards, and the disc like snaps out from underneath her, kind of like if someone's like in a pool and they try to like jump on like one of those float kickboards, and it just like flips out from underneath them. Yeah, and it sits there like levitating, and she's like rolling around on the ground.
Perfect.
It's got a couple holes in it. It's now smoking a little bit, but
Mechog can fix it.
maybe.
That's my thought process.
Oh my god!
I
what's
would
with
not
these numbers?
ride around in an orc-made floaty disc.
Hold on.
What
Look,
does
if
this
he's
button
mechanical,
do?
he can fix everything. What? Why is the
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't know
numbers
what
keep
that's-
going
I
up?
figured that out.
Ooh.
1 second.
Oh, I wonder if it'll change the order.
Okay, I'm just writing this down before it gets weird.
Yeah, if that
Okay.
I think it's already gone.
feature wasn't so difficult to use, it'd be really nice.
Well, I know like at some point there's some way, but I think it needs to be programmed into the character sheets where like I just open up the turn order, and then every time you guys roll initiative, it just snaps right into the turn order.
That would be nice,
correctly.
yeah.
But
Oh yeah, because when I hit initiative, it says like it tried to send it and didn't work.
because I
It
didn't
always
have
gives me
it
an error
on.
message. Yeah.
So I think something's.
Let me
wrong
ask
now.
if my plan would have worked, just for my curiosity's sake, since Nate knocked it out of the park.
What was your plan?
You said that she leaned to control the way it went, right? So I was just going to teleport onto her thing, and like so that it would lean down and push her back towards us.
Oh yeah, it would
So
have.
I was going to
started floating
teleport
the way-
like onto her.
Yeah, basically, you know those like 2-step things where the batteries were like igniting it on
Yeah.
fire. Basically, it's like a future tech version of those that levitates.
Okay, cool. So we ended up with the same, except that now I'm not in immediate danger, and Alyson got a badass boom guns.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So Alyson, you see her just like hoist this big ass fucking gun straight up on the table, and aim it, and then just goom 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 goom, goom, hitting the thing and snapping the bitch out of it, making her look like a total fucking retard. However, from her fat blubber mess, she's going to hold out her hand in front of her, and in true chaos fashion, she will summon a portal.
Oh, fucking cock gobbler.
Because Steven knows that anytime a chaos gets caught, they have to summon a portal.
They go crazy,
It
yeah.
is the rule.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Ooh, I like how the portal fits perfectly in the dots on the ground.
Yeah. And from out of it... Oops, not that one. GM overlay. Out of it steps that behemoth.
Motherfucker.
God damn it.
Would anyone like to do a Xenos
Please drop.
check
I
/
would
You
love
religion
to.
thing? Actually, Nate, you could do this too, because this is from Chaos, and that's a religion.
Oh, good. How do I do that?
You should have a knowledge religion or religion lore.
I have a lot of things that would
I
let
have divine knowledge, but it doesn't have a clicker. It just is enabler.
What's it say?
You are trained in all tasks related to knowledge of godly beings.
So is that just a flat ant?
Then
It doesn't say.
Yeah, then you should have a intellect. Here, I'll do it real quick.
I got speed of difficulty 5 with detect or identify supernatural.
There. Now you do.
Okay.
So now you can just hit that.
So Bjarn's was the best with identify danger. But if we want to know exactly what it is,
Right.
then we need a difficulty 5.
Okay, so let's see here. We have Bjarn, we have Alyson, and Maugan sense magic warp. Yes, it is most definitely from the warp, Congratulations. Bjarn, this shit is fucking dangerous. It's probably one of the most dangerous things you've encountered so far. Good luck. And Alyson, this is what's called a plague bringer.
I don't know what I expected.
The equivalent of a lieutenant within Nurgle's realm. They're super fucking bad news.
Joyous.
You didn't really get too much higher than it, so I'll give you this one bit of advice. Don't
Stay
let
the fuck
any of
away.
its fluids get on you.
Got it. No chainsword. Fuck.
Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, Maub done. Bjarn. It seems like whatever the weird mathematics is, it's gonna be consistent. So we're just gonna. I apparently the turn order can just continue.
So do these guards? How
Oh,
do
the
they
guards were
react
supposed to
to
go
the
during
giant freaking Nurgle?
Oh, they're totally fine. Actually, the guards were supposed to go, but I fucked up, so we're just gonna pretend that they didn't go because that was my fault. So you guys get a free pass on the guards.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
they're-
no, it's definitely not
completely
Bjarn's
okay
turn.
with
It's my
the-
turn. The turn order did get fucked
Oh yeah,
up.
it's Maugan.
No, Maugan, Maub,
No.
Bjarn.
Maugan and Maub.
Oh no, wait, no,
Yeah, but no.
Alyson. Yeah, Alyson
Yeah,
went.
Alyson was last, so it's
So it was supposed to be you, then Maub does everything that she does.
yeah.
So go ahead and do what you want to do, and then basically Maub. Oh, cool. That means my guys get to do their shit.
No. It was supposed to be me and then Maub, and then Bjarn and then Alyson.
Right, but I skipped you.
No, it was. Oh yeah, she ran away. You're right. Okay.
Yeah, she
I don't know
ran
what I was
away.
thinking.
I skipped you, or she ran away. Alyson shot the disc from underneath her. I skipped you. She summoned Portal. So you need to get your turn in.
Yeah. Okay. I'm about to do something that seems really rational, so I feel like I should justify it.
That seems rational. Okay.
Irrational.
Oh, irrational.
With my knowledge of the warp, I know that if I disrupt the person that summoned this thing, it will have to go away too. So I want to teleport onto Maub.
Okay. I'm totally fine with that. That's totally
It will
reasonable.
have to go away.
Well, you've
If-
already. I mean,
it's-
you guys
if-
have kind of figured that out before.
Yeah, if the warp works the way I think it does, which Maugan knows the warp fairly well, she is like the thing that's tethering
She's
it
the
to this
conduit.
plane.
Yeah,
So
you,
if I
you figured
fuck
that
her up
out with
enough-
the doctor in the
Yeah,
underground facility. The moment that he wasn't able to visibly manifest the portal, it disappeared.
yeah. So if I fuck her up enough, then
The portal
we
will
have an
close.
easier fight on our hands.
Versus like a second one of these coming out of the portal.
But just in the sake of me not being able to too easily end this fight, that Plaguebringer will stay if I close the portal.
If you can close the portal, then you close the portal and the Plaguebringer goes away.
Okay. Then yeah, I mean, I'm not
I'll
allowed
warn
to
you that
teleport
you're
in.
going to probably need like a nat 20, and I might GM intervention you just for the sake of it, but...
Yeah, but I'm not allowed to stab after teleporting onto her.
Right, yeah, you can't do that.
No,
anyway.
but she's fat and can't move very fast.
Yeah, so essentially it doesn't change anything. You can close the portal next time if you can convince her
Yeah.
through sharp objects to close the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Close the portal, bitch!
Okay, so anyways, that was Maugan, then Maub, then Bjarn. Okay.
I'm still
Oh,
not sure how you get
it's,
Maub out of
Stroud
MAUTT.
going to be fighting at all?
Uno
Or
momentito.
is he just chilling?
Uno
He just
momentito.
misspelled it.
The guards get to go because I screwed up the order, and that allows me to do the guards. Okay, let's see here. Guards. Oops. I'm on.
If they jump up on the table, I'm
This
gonna
one.
fucking ankle cut them.
2. Oops.
Just telling you now. Oh, so many fucking ankles are gonna be gone. So many ankles.
Okay. Bjarn. I need you to roll 2 defense checks. And Alyson, you're okay because he had to spend more than enough movement to get over to you to try to hack you to pieces.
Good.
Oh, red is melee, blue is ranged.
Yep.
2.
And now we wait for
Well, if you make yourself the center of attention, Bjarn, sometimes you're gonna get shot at.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Bjarn did not do too hot.
God.
Um,
Prepare to take an arrow to the knee.
Bjarn, take 3 damage and 3 damage minus whatever armor you have.
Okay.
Both of them pull out.
Ouch.
What are they called? Scattergun? Not scatterguns. Basically
Autoguns?
rifles. They pull out rifles and just start firing at you and plug you with some damage. Nothing too fancy. One guy goes up to Straub and he pulls out a chainsword and he starts swinging at Straub and Straub's dealing with him. And the other one pulls out a chainsword and he's about to go for Alyson, but he doesn't get to do his thing. So yes, the answer, Bjarn, to your question is Straub will be assisting you. His turn is basically fighting back against the red one that's next to him.
Okay.
My turn? My turn?
And
Bjarn's
my turn?
turn.
Oh, damn it.
All right.
Go, Bjorn, go.
I am going to hop off this table and try to use it for a little bit of cover, because that really fucked me up. And I'm going to take a shot at this blue guy right
Okay.
here.
I should actually let you know that table did act for cover for you. It's just you rolled so low it didn't matter.
Okay. So I will
it's-
stay on then.
You're still like, I assume that's cover. You're basically just right against the table using it as cover, so to speak. I just didn't want.
Okay.
I just want to make that clear for you.
That works for me.
Okay, so you're firing at blue. Give me a roll.
He did.
It's there.
3. Yes, that does work.
It should be difficulty 3 based on their damage.
Right.
Think.
Okay,
Bloop.
so let's see here.
Watch, he has like 5 armor.
R1, R2. Nah.
I think they might have higher health than their level though, because that's kind of like Nurgle's big thing. They're all resilient as fuck.
Yeah, they are resilient as fuck. Okay, so yeah, you and your servo skull fire 2 good hearty shots into it. While you land really good hits, he doesn't react like at all. He's like totally like unfazed by you hitting him. It's like basically
This is
like
gonna
if
be
someone
fun.
took angel dust.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay,
I can tell
Alyson.
already. I'm gonna whip
About
out
to
my
crash the party.
two-handed chain sword,
Uh-huh.
and
So you're just gonna rest your big 2-hander on the table that you were like.
yeah, I'm just gonna leave it on the table
Yeah.
where it is. So I'm gonna do thrust, and I get an asset from Bjarn speaking gibberish.
Yep.
And
I love how the will of the emperor is gibberish.
it's fucking gibberish. And we're gonna hit him with this thing. Fuck me! Fuck! Ugh.
Okay, so I
I'd
think
like to
that...
spend an XP to let him reroll.
Oh! Bjarn's spending an XP so you can re-roll, Nate.
Oh,
God damn, bro.
Jesus. That was...
I mean, realistically, Jay knows that, like, after another session or 2, it's over, so he's basically blowing
True.
his XP pool to make this a success.
Yup. I don't want to die.
But it hits him.
Can I reroll again?
That's fine, it hits him.
No,
I'm
it
not gonna
hits
do
him.
any more damage.
Okay, so
Okay.
6 damage to
Yeah,
the red
okay,
guy?
good.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so you actually lop off his hand when you do this. So probably what happens is like, how do I want to do? Actually, you lop off his foot. So like, I think what I was gonna do is I was actually gonna make you hit the table, and like the table was gonna cut, or the chainsword was gonna cut through the table and wing your bolter across the room. But I don't get
Oh,
to do
God.
that anymore.
Thank God.
So like you swing towards him, and it cuts through and he blocks and he cuts through the table. You cut through the table just a little bit, and it doesn't break. Instead, that's basically your reroll is it doesn't break the table and send the bolter flying. And when it cuts through the table, it then cuts into his leg underneath and severs his foot off.
I'm okay with this.
Awesome.
Good luck running now, asshole.
Yeah. So that means it's Maugan's turn.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so
I
are
just
you
wanna-
literally on top of her?
Yeah, I'm thinking she's like a mountain of fatness, and I've just kind of landed on top of her.
Yeah, you're like basically like standing on a bathtub of jelly or Jello right now.
Yeah. Yep.
Or pudding.
I
Pudding
wanna take
in
my
a balloon.
Either way, I'm having a bad experience, however you phrase
Yeah.
this.
Okay, so let's see here. Alyson, you need to make a defense check. Bjarn, you need to make 2 defense checks. 1, 2, 3. That's all I can really
Fuck
do.
stinks.
And Bjarn, you need to make a defense check with intelligence. Or not Bjarn. Maugan, you need to make a defense check with intelligence.
Okay, I need to do how many defense checks again?
1. Just 1.
And I don't get my shield. 'cause-
Damn. So Bjarn, she says, "Get off me!" And when
To
she
me?
says that, yeah, to you, Maugan, and she says, "Get off me!" And as she does that, there's this instant connection, and for a brief moment, you almost you see a portion of Nurgle himself, like smash into your brain, like a foot or a hand of Nurgle, like smashing your mind, and you feel this corruption. I do need you to make a corruption roll, which is a 1d4.
Yeah, fuck it.
So you take
All
2
right, now
corruption.
it's 6.
Okay, so you're now touched by evil.
Yeah.
However, instead of taking the whiplash, I'd like you to explain why you don't take whiplash from seeing a portion of a chaos god in your mind. It corrupts you, but it doesn't.
Can it just be as simple as that I'm 3.5 centuries old and I've seen it before and I was expecting it?
Yeah, you could totally be. Yeah, just the mental fortitude of your race as a whole. Like, bitch, that ain't fucking nothing new. Like,
Also,
step
I'm
off.
angry as fuck because I've seen Nurgle a whole bunch of times, and like Maugan realizes he's pissed that he didn't figure out who was the big bad guy.
Yeah, he's like
You
mad
know?
at himself too.
Yeah.
Deep down, Korn is just like getting a hard on right now.
Yeah.
He's
So
like,
are
yes.
all of our roles are resolved and I can act?
Hold on. So Alyson, with the 2, you're gonna take damage. So,
How much?
You're gonna take 3 with a. You're just gonna take 3. But your armor takes care of it. So.
Yep.
No problem there. So he actually swings down with a chainsword, and like you. I think you probably just like match him with like the back of your sword. Like you like flip your sword over real quick so it hits the flat end and just skids across the metal down to the table.
I'm okay with this.
That's a good way of explaining why you take no damage.
I was just saying my battle armor is a badass, and I just
Yeah.
shove my gauntlet into it, and it goes, nope.
Yeah, that works too. And in Bjarn's case, yeah, they hit the table, they go wide, nothing fancy there. Now it is Bjarn's turn,
Bjarn's turn?
right?
No,
Alright.
pretty sure it's
That-
Maugan's turn.
That was
Yeah.
all Maub's turn.
Yeah, but
That was the
Maugan.
guard's turn.
Did I miss Maugan
No.
again?
Alyson.
No, you teleported.
yeah, I think you.
You had that whole exchange where you
Got it.
you teleported on top of her.
Yeah, but remember that we had to go back and retcon things. So all of those attacks were you going back to correct her turn.
Oh, right.
So that was still her first turn. So now it's my turn.
Okay, yeah, it's still your turn.
Yeah.
I keep fucking up Maugan.
Well, no, it was just that one early fuck up that fucked us. You know what I mean?
It like continually is fucking me.
So my goal is to it requires concentration to keep this portal open, and my goal is to disrupt her concentration.
Okay.
But I mean, if I just fucking stab her, it's probably not going to do that because she's really concentrated, right?
Yeah, she's definitely focusing on that.
It's like you're taking
I'm
a
going-
blood loss out, though.
Oh no, if I just keep stabbing her for like 3 rounds,
Eventually,
it might
the
work.
portal will close when she dies.
Yes, but
That's probably easier than killing the Plaguebringer.
Oh, definitely, and that is my backup. Or I can erase her memories.
Holy shit.
If
Would
I
that work?
erase the last 5 minutes of memory, she's not gonna fucking remember that she was trying to open a portal. She's not gonna be focused.
Holy shit, that might actually work.
She's gonna still think she's trying to convince people she's a good guy.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
So that
I
might.
vote we give it a
I'll
shot.
be clear though. Are you thinking that's going to get rid of the Plaguebringer or just collapse the portal?
I
Well-
thought when the portal collapsed, Plaguebringer left.
That is my understanding of 40k, but you are in control of this world. So if that would make this fight too easy and I just jump past 3 steps, whatever.
Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah, because that portal is the bringing the warp through and sustaining the Plaguebringer. Because like if that Plaguebringer dies, it's just going to melt away into like ether, right?
Right.
It's not going to leave a body.
He's
Yeah.
just going to
Okay.
basically instantly begin to erode.
Yes. So I want to erase her memories. I believe that is a flat int check. I'm going to spend 2 points of effort to increase my ability to hit her.
Okay.
So I need to throw an asslet int into this, and and let me put my 2 roll effort in. Please God, let this work.
Nope.
Fuck me! I knew it was going to be really high. I just spent so much int. God damn it!
So just
All right.
to be clear.
I will spend a reroll.
Okay. I'm still gonna say this though. She is obviously a high level mob.
Yeah, I knew I needed
and
a good
she is
roll.
even higher when it comes to dealing with mental intrusions in the warp.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
I just want to make
was-
that clear.
Yeah.
Steven knows how creatures are built, and I wanted to clarify that.
Okay. So now it's her turn again, right?
You get a reroll.
Oh, true. Okay.
He paid an experience for you to get to re-roll that.
Thank you, sir. 5?
Nope.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess
damn
she's
it.
a 7.
Darn.
When it comes to those kind of things,
Yeah,
she might be.
that's some really. I mean, I've had some good rolls tonight. I was counting on getting like a 17 with my 2 efforts.
Yeah.
That would have been so cool. Fuck me. All right.
Yeah, that was a 5, right? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you,
I'm pretty
Bjarn.
sure
It
she's a
was-
7.
Yeah, but I've had rolls like if I'd hit a 17, I would have been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get honestly, if you got a 12, you might have made it.
Holy shit, no way. She's a 6.
So she's a level 4, and she gets a +2 to all warp and concentration checks surrounded by
Yeah,
the
so
warp.
she's a 6.
Mhm.
Heck.
And you
Yeah, I
got-
figured she
you
was
got a
gonna have
5.
some serious. Yeah. All right.
Okay, well, now that we had that bout of possible closure of the warp without success, and all the crazy stuff happens, and then we're back to Bjarn.
And for my
And for his... Cypher blinking for the next 24 hours. Each time you are struck hard enough to take
I
damage.
activate my Cypher
Okay.
and have my servo skull pop a shot
Okay.
at my thing.
Roll me a hit for Servo Skull.
Let's see. Oof.
Nope, not enough. I'm assuming it doesn't matter what you shot at; it wouldn't have been enough. Okay, so that was Bjarn. So yeah, you I think this one's gonna be. What do I want? I think this one actually kind of looks like Eldar tech. It's gonna be like a bracelet that you put on, like a bracer, and when you put it on, it hums with some weird faint energy, and anytime you take damage, it teleports you somewhere random at my choice, which we'll figure out. Does it say how far, or I just get to pick like randomly?
Immediate distance.
Immediate. So 2 squares in any
within 2
direction.
squares, I guess.
Okay, cool. Alyson.
Yep. Gonna do this.
Okay.
Put me between him and I'm gonna use my magical stabby McStabby sword, and I'm gonna attempt to hit the red dude.
Okay, so the 2-hander.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Oh, thank God.
Yep, that's enough.
Just enough.
Let's see here. That was red.
Hey, John.
Mhm.
I get an asset to attack rolls. Does that include intellect attack rolls?
This wasn't actually an
Bless you.
attack roll. It was the use of like an ability or skill. So no.
Okay. I thought I had a fucking. I thought I had a
Loophole.
loophole.
That's a realistic, like, viable kind of concept for a loophole, but no, unfortunately that's a special ability, so you're directly going against the skill concept versus like combat concept. Alrighty, so that was Alyson. So yeah, you quickly like bolt around the guy, kind of like being like that kid on the playground playing tag, where you're like, can't touch me, and you shove your friend in the way instead. And then as you do so, you just drag your giant 2-handed chainsword right across his back as he's like trying to turn around to like pay attention to you. Alrighty. So I did not forget this time, Maugan.
Yeah, 102. I'm almost tempted to just fucking try it again, but I don't have any effort, so there's no way. I would need like a nat 20. I mean, I guess I'll just stab her in her goddamn throat, right?
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, but I'm gonna toss an effort into it to do more damage. Wait, why do I have? Oh, those effort aren't supposed to be there.
So
So
the
I mean, I
efforts
still
don't
did
count,
good.
so it's a 3?
No, I beat a 5, 6. I beat a
Oh,
7.
yeah, you totally hit.
No. I beat an 8 because of my asset from Bjarn.
You're fine. You beat it.
Yeah.
You matched it on the 5. Just the innate roll did it. So it's 3 plus an additional 3, right?
Yeah, just 6 damage right in her goddamn throat. Lightning damage.
Dear Jesus, I don't know if you have enough modifiers.
Well, the 2 efforts shouldn't have been there. I forgot to take them off after my
Okay.
mind erasing thing.
So yeah, so you with your dagger and the thing, like she's underneath you at this point. You just
Yeah, it's
literally
hard
just
to
go,
miss.
you know, straight down and start shocking her and watching the you hear the siss of like bacon as like all the fat starts to cook within her bulbous girth, and you're gonna take 1 speed damage.
I am?
Mhm.
Because of the toxins?
The toxins that pour
In her
from her
blood?
body as you stab her.
Can I say that all of the shocks pouring through my dagger like cauterize it so I don't get splashed?
Well, it's only the plague bringer that we have blood problems with.
Well,
No.
she's corrupted as fuck, so
She's
yeah,
corrupted
I
as
would.
fuck, too.
Yeah, that makes sense. I kind of expected that, so I'm hoping that like the fact that I've got massive amounts of electricity flowing through me are enough to like cauterize the.
I'll give it
ones
to
I'm
you.
making.
I think that's fair.
Sweet. All right.
If nothing else, you like oxidize it. You basically turn it to like steam,
It's like
or
vapor?
it cooks
Okay.
the toxins out of it because I mean it's super high heat.
Cool.
So I
Maybe
think
if
that's
she
fa- I
was like
think it's
another
fair.
week into being corrupted. But...
Well, at that point she might just puke on you and it'd be over.
Well, yeah, but no, I'm saying like that plague bringer. I'm gonna assume that my little dagger trick will not save me
Oh,
from his
that ain't
shit.
gonna save
yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That came straight from Nurgle's like throne.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna help you at all.
Okay.
Talking about that, let's see here. This
No,
guy's
no,
gonna
no,
shift
no, no,
over
no, 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 no.
1,
No, 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 no,
2.
no. Fuck.
That means he gets to do stuff. Let's see here. Plaguebringer. Vomit. I need you to roll a defense
Fuck
check.
me.
2 defense checks, Alyson.
What kind?
It's full speed. You're trying to dodge out of the way.
Fuck me. All right,
Wait,
boys.
wait. When does Straub go?
Straub goes during the turns. Basically, he's fighting the red one right now.
Oh, okay.
It's just that everything's static with Straub and that red one fighting Straub. So I'm just taking their lives right now.
That was the big dude.
If he's so super badass,
Yeah, first one's always the big guy.
Yeah.
you are so
First
lucky
one's
that.
the big dude.
Okay, so let's see here. This guy actually dies this turn. Straub cuts him to pieces.
Holy fuck sticks, that was terrifying. 17-1.
I think just
If he
because
built
I
a-
think it'd be funny, I want to GM intervention you.
No! Fine. But no,
I
not with the
refuse
big
it.
dude. Fuck that shit.
So I'm gonna do the GM intervention with the guy and the red guy first. He's gonna knock the feet out from underneath you,
Okay.
and then
So, I'm gonna say I land on my face.
sure, I'm okay with
In the
that.
turtle position.
Fine, doesn't matter. But I'm gonna let basically my GM intervention is that because my GM intervention is basically I'm gonna switch their order, like i.e. you're gonna get tripped first, and then the Plaguebringer is gonna get to puke on you. You are going to take where is it? You're going to take 4 damage to your speed.
So, I would like to counter with the offer of, what if my shield acts like an umbrella? Because I'm in the turtle position.
That's very nice and dandy, but he's also puking down your neck and your legs and your
But he's above
arms.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big as fuck.
but he's also like to the side of you too, and it's vomit. I mean, he's literally vomiting in your entire square.
That's what
How
the
big is
turtle
this dude?
position's for. God damn it. I take how many speed damage?
4.
I take A for fucking effort, but fuck you.
How big is this dude?
9, 10 feet tall.
Okay, so big as fuck, but not like impossibly big.
Yeah. So yeah, he
So now
gets to
it's-
sizzle you. Let's see here. And Maugan, I need 1 int defense roll from you.
Yeah.
Bjarn, I need 1 speed defense roll from you. And Straub's gonna get shot by the other blue guy.
I hate this game. Fucking
Look at the
umbrella
bright side.
shield. I'm going with it.
You get
Umbrella shield.
Oh, Jay, don't forget that because I did a GM intervention, you get to give it XP to someone, and same thing with Alyson. You get an XP and you get to give 1 to someone. Which means that you can spend those on rerolls in the future.
Okay. I'll give one to Maugan.
Okay, so Maugan, you get an additional.
Well,
XP.
Do I
thank
get...
you.
Oh, no, I don't get XP. Do I get XP
I-
because you flip the interventions?
Yes, this is something you get the XP for.
Good.
So basically, what happened is like the natural 1 is what knocked you down. The GM intervention was I turned your 17 into a hit, which allowed him to puke all over you.
Okay. I'll give the other XP to Maugan for the... Oh, wait, does that one... Does that happen? Do I get that for this one? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you
Okay.
get 1.
Yeah.
I basically all I did is I turned the 17 into a 1, so you get a XP for that.
What are the chances that we're gonna play this campaign one more time?
What time is it?
10:30.
There's probably going to be a wrap-up session, to be honest.
Okay. Then if
because
we
we're
achieve our
waiting
goal
on
tonight, I
Jay.
get 4 XP and I hit level 3.
Yeah, but it's
Jay
probably
three.
going to just be RP. It's going to be like because you still have things that
That's
you haven't
fine.
solved. You haven't solved the STC.
That's fine. I just want to be tier 3.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
So just
I
let
need
you
1
know.
XP for that.
You still have to solve the STC, which probably will lead into another session, and then we get to do the thing where we get to kind of see the heroes fly off into the space sunset, so to speak, and figure out like what they do in the future. Okay, so let's see here. That was Liddy Maub. Bjarn.
Oh, also, I made a joke earlier about Cecil, but he's still with us, so what the fuck is he doing?
He's pilfering things, apparently.
He really is just stealing shit? That's way out of character. There's got to be a better explanation. Can he give us like an asset here or
Well, I mean,
there? Or...
there's like 24 nobles nearby. That's gonna take a little while to get through.
Yeah, but I mean, he's selfish, but he's not going to be stealing shit while we're getting murdered. Like,
I don't know, to be honest, where I'd place him, but I don't want him as an NPC because I kind of wanted, like, Straub to be your NPC, so to speak.
I mean, I'm just getting my ass kicked, so I'm trying to bullshit absolutely everything that I can.
I'm not giving you Z.
Okay. Okay.
He secured the flying disc and is taking it where we can use it later.
Yeah, he's just like floating around at the edge of the balcony, being like, "Look at guys, look at what I can do."
He's just having the time of his life.
Yeah, I can make smoke signals with it as he like dips it around with like the smoking disc.
So it's Bjarn?
Yeah, let's see here. That one's dead. Bjarn. Yes, it is Bjarn.
Okay. Go ahead and go over here next to Straub,
Mhm.
and take a shot at blue guy right there.
Closest blue. Okay.
And I get... There we go. 17.
Nice.
Shit. There you go.
Okay, so you get an additional 1 damage. So your damage is normally 2. It's a 3 now.
Plus his Servo Skull.
Plus Servo Skull.
Oh, plus Servo Skull. So
I
yeah,
call
so
him Mr. Servo.
4, 5.
So is that a 6 or a 5? Does the
it's
Servo
5.
Skull also get the +1?
No.
Okay.
I essentially what I do is I just add 2 damage to his roll, which is
Okay.
acting as the Servo Skull.
Mm-hmm.
If like obviously like if he's doing something else and the Servo Skull gets to shoot, then I just make him roll and it's just the flat 2 damage.
Makes sense.
Let's see, that was 5. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, so between you and the Servo Skull, you probably like the Servo Skull floats just to the left of Straub, and you step over to the right, and just on either side of him, 2 laser shots shoot forward and slam into the guard standing there. And like before, he seems pretty unfazed by it, even though he's got gaping, smoldering chest wounds.
I don't think you're doing damage. I think he has 2 armor.
No, they just have ass loads of health. Nurgle's dudes are already basically dead. So you can keep fucking plugging away at them and they just don't care.
Yeah, it's basically they're just pain tolerant is what they are.
Yeah.
They have
They're
enough
just resilient as fuck.
endorphins flowing through them that they're like angel dust addicts. Alyson.
Trying to debate whether I attack or if I run. This is the conundrum I face.
Well, technically, to be fair, let me clarify this. You're prone.
I know. This is... So, I stand up.
Yep, that's your action.
And I can't attack, can I?
You cannot. You can run.
Wait, so standing up isn't like her immediate action? Because you know how you can move 2 spaces?
Yeah, I mean, basically, you got to treat it like a short movement. So if he wants to move at this point,
okay.
he has to do a roll to move.
But he can't attack at all.
But he cannot attack at all.
Okay.
Can I do, like, a special ability?
Like an attack ability or like
Nope.
something else?
I was going to use authority.
Which does?
Does this. I'm assuming that the Plaguebringer understands English.
Interesting. Fuck it. I'll let you do it. I mean,
Okay.
essentially, you're spouting a single word, so sure, why not?
Yeah, I'm going to stop the Plaguebringer from attacking me.
Also, if you've got like magic shit, it doesn't matter if it really understands you, right? Because it's magic.
Well, it literally says can hear and understand you.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So he's gonna sit there with his thumb up his butt for this turn.
Okay, I do need you to roll an intellect check, though, to overcome the creature, though.
It literally is a flat int value.
Yeah, but you're still contesting against it.
Oh, fuck you.
It can try to resist you telling it.
Fuck off!
Yeah, no.
That's what I think of your roll.
So in one sentence,
to
what do
apply
you
that
tell
for
it?
damage.
What do you tell it in one sentence that prevents it from attacking you?
Sit the fuck down.
You're gonna pull a Jay-Z. Sit down.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, he totally. And he like literally sits down right on the table.
Does that mean he's prone?
No,
Damn
he's
it.
like 10 feet tall, or 8 feet tall, 9 feet tall. So he's
Does
still
he
taller
take
than you.
more damage?
No,
Damn it. I was really hoping the roll would apply.
but yeah, he will not attack you on the next round. Make sure you catch me on it in case I try to accidentally do it.
He's not attacking anybody.
Yeah, for 1 round. Yeah, he can't do fuck all for 1 round. Attacking.
He's here for the party.
Yeah.
I like how nobody else in this room has moved.
For the most part.
I just find that hilarious.
Okay, so that was Alyson. Maugan.
Hello. I believe that my best course of action is to just keep fucking stabbing her in the throat.
Okay, go for it.
And
Do the magic.
2 levels of effort to do more damage, which costs me. With an edge of 2, it costs me
3.
3. Okay, so let's stab her in the goddamn throat.
Okay, so this was increased. This was. So
Yeah, he just put on the roll.
3 damage.
No, 9 damage.
Oh, it's 2 points.
Yeah.
Trained him up. Okay, cool. Mal. Ooh, she's not looking too hot.
And that includes my 6 from last turn, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's not looking hot at all.
Thank God.
That one
But
probably
not enough to disrupt the portal? Or...
like in Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, when Han Solo cuts the tauntaun open, and there's like that weird like goop that like spews out, and he's like, "I thought they smelled bad on the outside." Yeah, that happens with Maub. You literally just rake your dagger across like it's a lightsaber across her gut, and like all that fat and nastiness just starts like kind of pouring out, and the only thing that stops you from getting fucked is that it's electricity and it's super hot.
Fuck yeah.
Awesome.
So that was not enough to disrupt the portal.
Nope. Her turn. Alyson, 1 defense roll from red guy. Bjarn, 1 defense roll from blue guy. Straub, 1 defense from blue guy. And Maugan, 1 intellect.
Blue guy can attack
defense.
both of them?
Huh?
Blue guy can attack both
There's
of
2 blue
Straub
guys.
and...
So,
duh.
so do I get a counter because I rolled a nat 20?
I'm gonna throw effort into my,
No,
defense
the
roll.
nat 20...
Fuck, it's not gonna
You know
matter.
what? We didn't really give you a reward for the 20.
Yeah, I've rolled 2 20s in a row. I would like some special... I was told there was special treatment for nat 20s.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. No, that 20, you totally get to do something. You tell me what you'd want to do with a nat 20 on the defense.
I'm trying to think of what I can do.
He's attacking you with a
What?
chainsword.
He's melee?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you'd
My
like,
gut
I'll
instinct-
give you a
Disarm him.
suggestion.
I would love to hear your suggestion before I take action.
Make him hit the Plague Bringer so that he gets gacked.
Ooh.
Ooh. And the Plaguebringer would take damage. I like it. Let's go with it.
Okay. So yeah, he slashes down. Plaguebringer's going to take the 4 damage from the chainsword, and that wound is going to seep you basically you see this green liquid spout from the chainsword area, and it starts sizzling like a bad like 1980s acid movie. Like it's like Two-Face going into the acid pit sizzle.
Oh, I'm gonna book it the fuck away from this asshole then.
Let's see here. That was red guy, which is actually enough to kill him.
Oh, good. 2 birds with 1 stone. My initial thought was just to deflect this chainsword into his own leg and cut it off, but
Well, aren't you glad that I give advice as a friendly GM?
yeah. Since you didn't give me my shield umbrella.
I giveth and I taketh away.
Yeah, my shield umbrella. Amazing idea. Used? No. I'm still giving myself personal credit for
Yeah,
that.
it was good. Okay, so let's see here. That was that one.
Yeah,
Bjarn succeeded. Straub will succeed as well because it's Straub. Straub is actually going to move over to blue and take a swing. Let's see here. That'll actually kill blue.
Oh, good. We might be coming to help you.
So that guy dies from that.
But you do have a shit ton
And Steven,
of initiative points.
I'm gonna re-roll it. I'm gonna break my rule because boss battle and spend a XP to re-roll it.
Boss battle.
That's with an effort.
Battles of victory! 4. That's enough?
No,
though.
5. Oh, okay. Well, I wasted 2 points effort then.
2 points.
Yeah, I spent 2 points because I have to speed it edge of 1 to get effort, but it's not gonna matter if 4 beats it. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 beats it, so you're fine. Yeah. So she once again probably like at this point like you get an additional shock of the
Like a flash of Nurgle.
another flash of Nurgle, but
Okay.
like she's kind of used to fighting human foes where that matters more,
Mm-hmm.
and your overall age and experience with dealing with chaos gods, it's like, bitch, I'm Xenos. I've seen this. Try something new,
Mhm.
kind of thing. So yeah, nothing there for Lady Maub.
Sweet.
Bjarn.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I love how like the biggest and most nasty thing
I'm
on
actually
the
going
field is the thing that's like A, shut down, and B, no one is hitting it.
Yeah, fuck that noise. I'm just trying to neutralize it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I'm going
no.
to run a short distance over to there.
Okay.
Now, is her floaty disc somewhere around here? Because I would very much like to know where that is.
Let me add a floaty disk for you.
Well, the problem is, I'm
I
best
want to
with
make
my
sure she doesn't get back on it. Wink, wink.
I was thinking it's like a big platform. Is it like, yeah, it's like the size of her, right?
Right there.
I think he wants to get on it.
Yeah, no.
You can get on it.
Well, not right now, but after this fight, probably.
It's a floating soapbox for
Alright,
the
let's
Emperor.
call dibs.
Awesome. Okay. So that was Bjarn's go. Alyson.
Get him run like a bitch.
What have all these nobles at the table's been doing?
Essentially, they're running at this point, but I just haven't moved
Okay,
them.
so just, yeah, fuck it, ignore the tokens, okay.
Ran like a bitch.
Is the blonde chick Calamir?
They're just watching like
Yeah.
the arena.
Yeah, she's probably like here, hiding.
Okay.
And
But kinda
Alyson
curious.
ran like hell.
Ran like a bitch.
Okay. So that was that 10 or less?
Yeah, it was 10.
Okay, cool. No
On
problem.
the nose. I was like, I need to get away from the big green acid spewing monster.
Maugan.
I mean, just keep stabby.
Okay.
And I will spend, fuck it, 3 more points of effort. I'm gonna just finish this bitch off.
Yep.
Boom. That is 8, 9, 11 damage.
You kill her.
You-
Tell me how
The damage
you
efficiency.
kill the worshiper of Nurgle.
I'm super fucking pissed that I didn't figure this shit out early. I'm super fucking pissed that I've almost died. I'm just super fucking pissed. I'm super fucking pissed that my clever S erase memories idea didn't work. So, in total, I've been standing on her for like 18 seconds, right? Because each round of combat is 6 seconds.
Approximately, yeah.
So I've spent 18 seconds just double fisting my dagger, just bam, bam, bam.
Like a lover's
she's
quarrel, is
Yeah.
what I'm hearing.
I'm just mad.
He ran into my
And-
knife. She ran into my knife 19 times.
Yeah. So this was finally enough for her, and I just stabbed her ass.
Awesome. On a side note, so there was actually a case like that where a person tried to plead self-defense for stabbing her husband. Her husband had 52 stab wounds. So the prosecutor, to explain and show that there's no way that was self-defense, actually brought in a mannequin and in front of the
stabbed it
jury
52
stabbed the
times.
mannequin 52 times to show not only how long that took, but also
Yeah, it's
how
a-
exhausting it is to stab someone 52 times with fatal wounds.
Yeah, even if you're a fucking mastermind and you can stab somebody 5 times in a second, that's 10 full seconds. Like, that's a long fucking time.
But it's
Long-ass
not. I mean,
time to
like
stab somebody.
it was over. Like she straddled a dummy and stabbed overhand, over and over 52
So this was like a
times.
full 40 seconds of like...
It was like a minute of just
Yeah, that's
nothing but
crazy.
stabbing. It was insane. One of my favorite court cases ever when I was studying.
Yeah, it's a good way of proving it. So yeah, I did that, basically.
Yeah. You stupid, fat, fucking bitch,
Yeah.
Nurgle, loving asshole. Awesome.
Yeah, every syllable was a stab.
Beautiful.
So
All
she
right.
did.
Yeah,
I
she
killed
is
that bitch.
dead. So
Tell me that little fucker goes. The big fucker goes away
the
now.
portal goes away. He does not.
He has to at least
What?
like get weaker.
He does get bigger. He takes sustained damage now.
Okay. I
Now
like
the
So
portal's gone.
the trick is we just run
Run
because
away.
he's slow as fuck.
that.
He can only move 3.
If he wants to still attack,
But
he
what
can
if he
still do
attacks
short and
your
long
dear
distances.
girlfriend?
He just can't. He can't do anything else.
Yeah, but his short
His
is like
girlfriend.
5, isn't it?
Yeah, his short's
Oh,
5
oh.
and his long
Alyson.
is 10.
Yeah, so all we gotta do is keep looking at.
Okay, so speaking of movement, 1, 2,
Oh, cocks.
4, 5.
Fuck off. Get away from me.
Alyson, speed defense roll.
Can I say I brought out my shield at this point?
No, because you wouldn't have been doing anything else but running like a bitch. And I quote.
So wait. Okay, I'm gonna use that to my advantage. If I was just straight up booking it, that means
Your
my
back
back is
should
to
be
him.
to him, yes. I will give you
Yep.
that. It is fair. I will give you
Thank
that.
you.
It is fair
You
that he is
fucking
shooting
hope I can
at your
get.
shield on your ass.
God
Give it
damn it!
a turn!
I'm gonna spend an XP.
Roll again, Nate. Steven, spend
Alyson is
XP.
rolling
No, I don't-
really great.
Can I
or
can I
really
see what you're gonna
shitty.
do first?
I'm just
No.
trying to not die.
I want to see what you're gonna do first.
I'll be okay.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious.
I mean, unless he decides to like somehow fatally destroy my soul.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. You are wiped from existence. You cannot create any characters for our future campaigns. You are out of the group.
Close. He reaches behind him and grabs this weird metallic object that you haven't seen a lot of because you guys really abhor flamers. And he's going to light you on fire.
Oh, fuck off.
So you take 4 damage, which ignores your armor.
How much range does a flamer have?
Yeah, that seems like an ass ton of range.
Short.
Okay, but he's also burning the fuck out of the blue guy, right? Because that's a cone.
It's the blue guy that's doing this.
It's the blue guys that's cooking me.
Oh,
He's
I was
only
thinking about the
3 squares away.
Okay, never mind. I was thinking about the plague bearer. I don't know why you would have a flamer anyway.
No. And you're caught on fire.
Hang on, there's gonna be a way to do this. I'm gonna fix this. Keep going, I'll have to fix this next turn. That's basically what's gonna happen.
Okay, so I have to say, as a GM, the mechanic of GM interventions is bar none the most hilarious mechanic I have ever played with in my entire life.
I have like
Monty
the
Cook
best
really
rolls.
nailed the one GM intervention concept.
I've literally had, according to Jay, I've literally had 3 different rolls. 3 numbers
Yeah,
have shown up
there's
for
3
all of
of
my
them.
rolls.
Yep. Okay, so
This
just
is
letting you know,
in the
at the
past,
beginning of
like,
your turn, you're going to automatically take 2 damage, ignoring your armor. And you have to spend a full turn, basically a full action, so you can still move 2 and do an action, putting out the flames. I.e. stop,
Okay, that's not
dropping,
that
rolling,
bad.
kind of thing.
Is that going to be a contested roll?
No. That's just,
Thank
it
God.
just happens. You say, John, I'm putting out the flames. And I go, no problem. That's your turn. Okay, so let's see here. Plaguebringer doesn't get to actually attack because he had to move too far. That means it's Bjarn's turn.
How functional is this disc? Can I get on it and fly around?
It's poking out, it's puffing out a large portion of black inky smoke at this point. But yeah, you could totally get on and float around. It just might explode.
I'm getting on it.
Okay. So,
Worth it. There is.
for all intents and
Is
purposes,
that an immediate action, or can I still?
Oh yeah, no, that's immediate. I'm just going to give you an orange circle, and we're just going to say that that's the disc underneath you, for argument's sake.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
How many people can I fit on this?
4.
Like, could I get the entire group and get out?
You could.
We have to
Yeah,
pick
then
up
we're
my heavy stuff.
We'd have to
Um,
abandon either Straub or Calamir. And this thing's gonna die pretty soon. It's taking sustained damage.
True. I
Okay,
just
so,
like the
so
idea.
you immediately climbed on the disc. You can still do
Yes,
something this turn. I'm going to move your character
Yeah.
token out from my...
Does he get like a move asset, or is this not a very
Anything I
fast
want.
floating disc?
It's not fast. It just allows you to
Mhm.
hover. So, like, if he needed to cross a pool of acid, he could cross a pool of acid without it burning him.
Is that thing going to dissolve into a pool of
Yeah.
acid?
The hover disc? No.
Atop my floating
No, the
disc, I'm
Plaguebringer.
going to go ahead and shoot at the Plaguebringer.
Okay, cool. Roll for a hit.
It's just. Let's see.
Yeah, that hits. So that's 4 damage.
Yay.
It's kind of looking pretty bad at this point. It's got a couple seeping wounds with like some green bubbling liquid pouring out. It's got a good gash from a chain sword that's bubbling. Got some green bubbling liquid pouring out. But it's still also pretty hardy and really hell-bent on killing the nearest thing near it, which happens to be Duke Straub at this point. So, with that, it is now Alyson's turn.
I'm going to use my movement and then put out the fire.
Okay. So you move right next to him and pad yourself out.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, that was quick and easy. Maugan.
Can I hop on Bjarn's disc and shoot at the Plaguebringer with my Shuriken pistol?
Absolutely.
Okay. And I'm gonna put a point of effort into damage.
Okay.
Shuriken pistol.
Nope.
Never mind.
Yeah, you fire a shot, and unfortunately, it misses his bulbous hulk.
Yeah,
At
maybe
least
that.
you didn't shoot the hover disc.
Yeah, maybe that Nurgle stuff got to me a little more than I thought.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah, that's true. I was one off blowing up a hover disc.
So he is going to... What does he want to do? Realistically, it's kill Straub.
Is Straub smart enough to run on his turn?
Yeah, but not without getting hit by this thing first.
Yeah.
It's going to KO him. based on
No.
John's math face.
Well, that's weird though, because he should be damn near completely undamaged from fighting those other two dudes.
He still
He's
he
time
still sustains
frozen.
damage.
Even though he's such a badass. See, because in universe you described him as super badass, so these two lowly guards wouldn't have been much of a threat to him.
Yeah, he still sustains damage, just not nearly as much. Also, you have to consider that when he was fighting in like the arena, he was fighting in the arena in like arena combat versus like here where he's like wearing like finery, and he also doesn't have his primary weapons with him. He has decoration weapons with him.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes
Kind of
sense.
thing.
Cool.
And he just got hit
So
by
that-
a Plaguebringer, which isn't
That
the
clock
best thing.
means
He's not killed, but he's knocked out. Basically, the thing like backhands him, and like you see him just like ragdoll into
Cool.
the ground. Because he's a major NPC, I didn't want to just like outright kill him.
yeah.
Like if he gets hit again, he's dead. Like that's just the way
Okay.
it is. However, the Plaguebringer does take damage because it is missing its portal.
Mhm.
Alyson, roll for defense check against a giant gout of flame in your face.
Okay.
Oh, he gets to keep his flamer after the GM intrusion.
He's still wearing it.
Yeah.
Balls. So I don't get any assets this time, do I? Nope.
-2 difficulty. Oh, that was Steven's.
Mm.
Nope.
Oh, hey, wait. What level difficulty do you have to beat to hit the Plaguebringer?
Plaguebringer 5.
Oh, okay, I'm good.
It's a
Yeah,
CR5.
Bjarn, that's why I did it. I figured that because I got a 3 before. I was thinking because a lot of us have forgotten to add our bonus from Bjarn's shouting.
True. 4 damage that pierces Alyson,
Okay.
and he's going to just because he can 1, 2.
Oh, what a fucking cock.
As he basically he's like running backwards as he lights you on fire. Okay.
All right, asshole.
Alright, asshole. Bjarn.
So
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna move
Which moves?
a short distance.
Okay,
1,
where-
2,
go ahead
3,
and move where
4,
you move.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna move over hereabouts.
So
And
wait
now
a
I'm
second.
here.
And that will give Maugan a good shot at the guy next turn.
Well, I would. Don't we want to keep
Interesting.
Straub alive?
What are you gonna do against
Oh.
the other thing?
Distract it.
It doesn't care. It's on a mission from
I
God.
can
It's the
move a little
Blues
bit.
Brothers.
More forward.
Yeah, it just wants to kill shit. It doesn't specifically want to kill Straub. So if we give it a better target,
A closer target, ideally.
Now you can shoot at either one.
Didn't you say that the original one was 10? How far is that? You can only go a short distance with the disc. It can't go long distances.
No, that's 10.
Okay, just checking.
You have to weirdly path it, but yeah, it's 10.
That's fine. As long as you can path it. That's all I care about. Awesome, yeah, so...
This map's really hard to look at. The dots really fuck with you.
yeah, I'm kind of getting like. I'm gonna turn on my brightness.
Okay, so Alyson,
Yeah, that helps a lot.
Yeah.
your turn.
Oh, fuck this kid. I'm gonna just go ahead and chainsword the ever-living shit out of him.
Okay.
Do I want to use... And I'm going to spend a might to do this, and I get the asset. And... yeah.
So how much total damage is that?
6.
But you only did 4, 6. Okay, cool. Still
Yeah.
up.
I did damage to hit. I did efficiency to hit,
Right.
not
Yeah.
damage.
So. Okay. Yeah, he's still up. He's looking pretty wounded at this point. You probably gave him a really good nick right across the chest. You were aiming for the weapon, but he kind of like leaned back and it just grazed the front of him through the armor, chunking up the armor. Let's see, that was out. Maugan.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of the Plaguebringer with
Okay.
my shuriken pistol
Do it. Are you spending any effort?
to hit him to do more damage.
Okay, how much did you spend?
Like, I just won. That drops me to 1 in my speed pool. I have 3 might, 1 speed,
Okay.
and 1 int.
So it's
But
damage 2 plus 3, 5?
yes, and I beat a difficulty 7, so
Yeah,
I'm assuming I hit him.
Yeah. He, like, as
Okay.
you,
It's
like,
5.
as it tears through him, it probably, like, severs his spine, and he goes down to, like, 2 knees, and he's, like, just gasping and like, leaning forward. And he's, like, reaching up, and, like, before he's about to fall, it looks like he's about to, like, reach his hand out and try to, like, fall forward and smash Straub while he does it. But he's still up.
Fuck. But me shooting him didn't piss him off enough to turn his attention towards me?
No.
No. It's a proximity.
Yeah, well, I think Straub's dead. I shouldn't have hopped on the disc.
You did
Unless
all
he's
you really could have
paralyzed.
done from either position, realistically.
I mean, I could have just moved closer
Move
to him and taken the hit.
Trying to get it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that's what I
can't
was
tell
worried
what the
about.
clock on Straub means.
It means
He's unconscious. Another hit will kill him. But if I severed his spine, he can't move, right?
Well, he's basically falling forward and using his might to try to crush it.
Fuck. Okay. Alright. I think me hopping on that disc might have killed Straub.
And that's what he's going to do. He's going to go ahead and kill Straub as he falls
Awesome.
forward. And because he's without the portal, he's also going to die in the process.
Fuck.
However, blue guy, with nothing to lose,
I
is
knew
going
we
to
should have
step
moved
there.
closer.
And I need all of you to roll a speed defense check. Steven does great.
Fuck this game.
Oh
Would you
my
like to
God,
spend
I'm
an
so-
XP to re-roll?
No, I'm so fucking done with this game.
The Cypher System is just determined to burn Nate alive, because his character on the island got burnt a bunch too.
Fuck me.
He just
Okay,
hits like a
little
disadvantage against fire.
Bjarn, you're okay.
17 plus. Nothing in
Alyson,
the-
you take 4 damage from your might. Maugan, you're totally okay.
Yeah.
And actually, Maugan, I'm going to say that you're immune to what I'm going to do next as a GM intervention. Because you're all sitting on, well, 2 of you are sitting on a hover disk that now is engulfed in flames, I need all 3 of you to also roll me an additional speed check. Except for Maugan.
But I'm
2
immune.
of you to roll me an additional
Yeah,
speed
so
check.
I'm not on the disc.
You're next to it. And it's about to explode.
Oh, fuck
Bjarn,
this
you
game.
dodge out of the way, no problem. Alyson, you dodge out of the way. So, like,
Oh, thank you,
you hear
Jesus.
this like weird whirling sound, like something's like it's like assume like your hard drive goes bad, where like one of the disks and like one of the classic like non-solid states like breaks off of
Yeah.
its bracket, and like
Okay.
that's what you hear that disk doing, and all of you are like, oh fuck. Pick a direction and move 2 squares. I need all of you
I'm
to
a
move a direction. 2
total
squares.
dumbass. I had my move, because I didn't have to move to get here. Bjarn moved me here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had fucking remembered that. I could have saved Straub's life.
Yeah, you could have moved in front of the creature and had it attack you instead.
Fuck me. Okay.
So
I'm gonna say it pushed me through the dude. Can I do
Like-
that and knock him down?
no, I'm gonna say it flings you over him. He like ducks out of the way. Bjarn. Actually, you know what? Can we just say that like between like the next 3 rolls,
Yeah, this
you guys
dude's
kill
dead.
him?
Yeah.
He's sitting at 1 life. Like,
I was just thinking that too, yeah.
like I don't feel like we need to roll it. Let's go ahead and take our break, and then we'll wrap it up. What time?
Character. He just forgot that he had legs. Like, how fucking dumb is that?
To be fair, you were on a hover disk. Maybe you didn't know how to move it.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking, I literally, all I had to do to save Straub was to remember that I can move and just hop off the hover disk. Because I didn't have to move to get where I was, because Bjarn moved us over there.
And
Yeah,
if he
so
becomes
I just
closer
fucking-
to
Yeah.
Straub than the creature. Straub was
Yeah.
to the creature, then it would have paid attention to him with its
And we
final
knew it
run.
was proximity too. My hope was that
I
shooting
told
it
you
would
guys
piss
it
it
was
off enough.
proximity.
Yeah, my hope was that shooting it would piss it off enough to turn it towards me. But I just fucking forgot that I'm capable of walking. And I
Little
do that a
things in
lot. I do that a lot. So I'm gonna put a post-it note up. Just fucking walk.
Okay. So, you all are victorious in the Nurgle coup, so to speak,
Yeah.
of the planet. that was a great extended period of time building, gathering, and prepping for. You came in, and within a week, were able to dismantle it from the top down.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it came at the cost
yeah.
of great political upheaval. With the death of Maub and Straub, there's only realistically one candidate that could fulfill their obligation to the planet.
Yeah, this whole thing turned out great for her.
Which was Calamir.
Mhm.
As
We have
probably...
someone for bank info.
Yeah. As Maugan had actually sent a telepathic connection to Alyson, or not Alyson. Oh my god, I totally just forgot her name.
Amberly.
Amberly, thank you. Another A. Because you sent the message to Amberly, she immediately had sent her fleet down to the planet as soon as everything was put into motion, so to speak, where things were gathered up and handled, at least in that context. However, the original mission that you all were sent on was to find the STC.
Mm-hmm.
You did a great job with everything else, but not what you originally were sent here for. As far as Calamir goes, she, at least as far as Amberly is concerned, she's going to resume or take place as Lady of the Planet. However, she's going to be under Inquisition watch, and she's going to have a constant... actually, Matthias is going to be there at her side the entire time to make sure that she's actually as clean and seeking redemption as it's believed from the data that you guys have gathered and displayed for Amber.
Everybody.
So what do you guys do now? You can and I'm saying this like in an open sandbox kind of gesture. Like, if you want to say like, fuck it, we didn't find the STC, we're not going after it, it's Amberly's job because now she's on planet, you can say that. If you want to say we still want to go after it, then we can role play a little bit of that. If you say, like, oh, we'd like to do this or that, let's wrap it up, it's kind of up to you guys. But ideally, what I'm kind of thinking is like, before the turn of the hour, we'll have this game done.
So I want to just
kind of like, how
pick
do
up
you
my
want to wrap
shit.
it up?
I want to pick up my shit, take a shower, and get back into my pretty ass dress.
All right.
Done.
I would like to snoop around a little bit more. Maybe if we can get into Lady Maub's quarters.
Okay,
See if
so
it's
you actually
there.
want to go to Lady Maub's location or chambers and estate and stuff like that and inspect it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So when you do that, actually, you find out that she was... there's fuck tons of evidence once you get to her place about what was going on. So Project Rebirth, you find a mention of Project Rebirth, but you actually don't find what it's about. You thought that it had something to do with, Nurgle or something like that, but you're not finding a whole lot about, like, Nurgle and Project Rebirth in, like, the same sentence, so to speak. However, there's plenty of evidence showing that she was involved, a little bit less damning evidence against Calamir, saying like she was a pawn kind of thing. But there is mention occasionally about contact between her and this rogue trader that you guys had run into, that Maugan had let through, Captain Isteraz. But there's not a whole lot of like evidence, so to speak, on Isteraz.
Well, Amberly should be tracking him.
Amberly is paying
Something
attention
like
to him, but
yeah.
she's kind of also got her hands full with handling a hive planet that she didn't just exterminatus, so to speak. but and organizing troops and ordering for reinforcements and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
So yes, he's important, but not nearly as important as the current dilemma, so to speak. Is there anything particular you were looking for with Lady Maub? The ex-Lady Maub?
Nothing in particular. Just looking through her stuff, trying to gather information about what her goals were.
Yeah.
Whether she knew of the STC.
You don't see anything actually about the STC. You do see something about bait, and a little bit more about like the concept of luring strong Imperium soldiers to the planet for testing. And all of this was quote unquote a part of Project Rebirth, but nothing specifically about like what Rebirth was. It was just like, this pertains to Project Rebirth, or this is a part of Project Rebirth, or things like that. Project Rebirth is constantly mentioned with Isteraz, Captain Isteraz, but nothing beyond that that you can realistically find.
Okay.
Maugan doesn't give a fuck about an STC.
Right.
I'm pretty happy. I killed some Nurgle bitches. I'm still stuck with the party. That's all I need.
Yeah, and realistically, I mean, you saved an entire planet, even if they were humans.
Yeah, he don't give no shits about that. His only happiness.
You prevented the expansion
Nurgle
of
power.
Nurgle.
Yeah, that is a satisfying moment.
It just so happens that it also saved 2.2 trillion human beings.
Yeah, that's a side effect.
Yeah. An unhappy side effect.
Yeah.
Anything that you'd like to try to figure out, Alyson, in your last moments on Hurricane 3?
Nope, I just want my shit and
Just
take
your
a
pretty
shower.
dress? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, like, you probably, like, immediately afterwards just be like you've, like, see, like, Duchess Calamir, like, sitting in a chair, like, still quivering and shaking, and you're just like, shower, where is it? And, like, she's like, upstairs, my personal chambers. Third
She's
door
got
on the
a
right.
fucking camera in there.
Yeah, right? She probably does. She's a perv. And,
Winning.
like, you just go up and, like, you walk
Can
in
I
probably,
salvage
like...
the floaty disc?
You what, Jay?
I think it blew the
It
fuck
blew
up.
the fuck up.
Can we salvage the floaty disc?
No.
Mechog can fix it.
You'd like to
Maybe he
think
could
so.
make you a new one.
I believe in
I'll have him
Mechog,
make you
damn
one.
it.
He'll be fine.
Mechog,
Vote for
MVP.
Megcog 2020.
Okay. So, unless there's anything else that you guys want to go over, I think what we should do is I think the three of you should kind of give me a last glimpse of our heroes before the movie ends scene. Like in like all the Star Wars movies, how there's like that last like dramatic final scene where they're all staring out into the stars, like you all return back to the ship. And you know what? Probably Cecil does get his ship after all of this. I mean, realistically,
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
like now that Calamir is essentially in charge of the entire fucking planet, all three houses combined, the least that Cecil could get for saving an entire hive cluster is a fucking ship.
Yeah.
So who's going on whose ship? I'm actually kind of interested. Who's going on Cecil's ship and who's going on Bjarn's ship? You're still together. You're still a rogue trader team, but who's sitting on who?
Maugan's on Cecil's ship. Because
Okay.
my whole character motivation was
Right,
he's
was
got
with
part of
Cecil.
that prophecy.
Okay.
I'll go with Bjarn.
Okay, so
Mix
Alyson
it up.
goes with Bjarn, Mechog goes with Bjarn.
Sweet.
Yeah, so probably now, whether you like it or not, Maugan, you are now second in command of of an Imperium ship.
I'm a very reluctant first mate.
Yeah, you're a very
that
reluctant,
works.
a
I
drafted
don't know how
first
to
mate of a
space.
ship.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so Do we have like a dramatic story on where the heroes go after they've succeeded in the planet? Do you continue working with Alyson, or do you say fuck that shit? Like this sucked, and like you just go to having a more regular slash not really regular rogue trader life?
Just make some fucking money.
Make a bank?
I think after all that Bjarn has seen on this planet, he kind of feels like maybe the universe kind of needs someone like him to bring the glory of the Emperor and show people the right way.
Awesome.
He should be going around spreading a little bit and getting rich along the way, of course.
Followers do need to make donations, after all.
Indeed.
Okay, so Bjarn now leading a two-ship fleet, so to speak, leads you all off to another semi-unknown slash colonized planet. Where does Alyson sit in her feelings of how she's evolved as a future battle sister? I mean, you were sent on this quest to harden yourself and to define yourself as a follower of the Emperor, in his name, so to speak. Do you feel that you've accomplished that? Do you still have more to go?
I feel like I have at least another trial to make sure that I've another planet to conquer before I can say I am a battle sister.
All right.
But I do want a helmet.
Oh yeah. I think at this point, like, Alyson definitely.
And a cape. I want a cape and a helmet.
Sure, why not? Yeah, you get probably like one of those like full encapsulated helmets that like also has like a breather and maybe like night vision, like a Boba Fett helmet.
Surviving in space.
Yeah. So essentially
Winning.
a Boba Fett helmet, so to speak. And what color is your cape?
Like deep red.
I was feeling like deep red.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what color
Or
was your battle
black.
armor?
I don't think we ever decided on a color.
Well-
I'm all for black though.
Okay, so a deep red with like hints of black as like the fringes of things, and a nice like crimson cloak, so to speak.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That would go very well next to Bjarn in his fancy blue outfit.
Yep. So what's keeping Maugan still on with the crew, with these human scum?
Oh, I don't know if anybody else knows my character's whole motivation for being involved.
Well, now you can actually explain it, and then maybe like where you're going from here, because you kind of filled your goal in part.
The leader of my craft world told me that I needed to stick with Zach until a time that I would know, and it would be vital to the survival of our craft world. So I don't have a very concrete motive. It's just kind of hang out until I find out why I'm there.
So do you feel that I guess I should ask it like this: do you feel that the prophecy is I mean it's not obviously finished because stopping Nurgle doesn't save your craft
yeah,
world,
exactly.
but is this a defining moment that's like this prophecy is totally true and I am on the path, or have you yet to see the fruition?
I will
of
say
the
that
prophecy?
it calmed my doubts about the validity of the prophecy because, yeah, there's some serious shit going on around here.
All right.
We just, whether it's human scum or not, we did save a planet, so there's momentous events afoot.
Okay. And is there anything
Afoot,
else
good
that you
word.
guys would like to say about your characters or about the world within your character's purview before I do the final cinematic, so to speak, the cliffhanger for Episode 3 Return to the Jedi concept for this campaign?
Maugan finds himself enjoying the adventure more than he will admit, even to himself.
Okay. So you catch a stern face with like a slight little quirk of a smile when you arrive at the next planet, so to speak?
Like, I had a blast fighting the squigs and watching Orang and Mekog fuck with each other.
That
was
pretty
yeah. So...
I do love that. Like you're like, if there was ever a part of this game that was gonna be a part of a movie, it'd be this. Anything else that Alyson would like to add?
No, that's actually
No,
good for me.
Alyson feels good. How about you, Bjarn?
Yeah.
I'm good for now.
Okay, So I think our closing cinematics, I kind of viewed this like the Empire Strikes Back of stories, so to speak, where it ended on a happy note, but there was still some unfinished business in the story. There still needs to be an episode 3. And what happens is after we have this ending and the credits begin to roll, we get that end cinematic, the classic Marvel end cinematic at the end of the credits. And what you see is you actually see the captain, the one that Maugan let through, Captain Isteraz, the Black Blade.
Mm-hmm.
And he lands on the water planet that's nearby, the one that...
Whoa. His nickname is the Black Blade?
Yep.
Well, fuck, I wouldn't have let him out the door if I knew that. That's ominous as shit. Okay, he lands on the water planet.
He lands on the water planet, the one that we ended up not choosing way back. Remember how there was like those like planets we could choose from?
Yeah.
He lands on the other one. And when he lands on it, you see him go and haul... You see him hauling these children out from the ship. And in front of this altar, he lays their heads down, and with a black dagger, he slices all of their throats so the blood pours out onto the altar. At which point, the blood seems to sizzle with a purple energy. And out of it, you don't see anything, but just out of the sizzling, it's almost like imagine like a purple flame, kind of biblical in nature. Like, you know how like, you speak to the burning bush and the voice of God comes from the burning bush. It's like that, but it's a different voice. And you hear the voice. If you were going to hear the voice, Maugan would know that this is the voice of Sinesh.
Yeah, I can't say it either.
Sinesh.
Who?
Tzeentch.
Yeah.
Sinesh.
Like Zinch or Chinch, yeah, whatever the
I
fuck.
do
The
it
dude that does all the plans.
Inich. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you hear a conversation between the two of them about how everything happened according to plan. Unfortunately, there was a little hiccup with the Inquisition coming into play, but the concept of bringing about the manifestation of the Chaos Gods within the realm of the Imperium is coming closer. And that the rebirth of this god in particular, to find himself on the seat of the Golden Throne is one step closer, and that he's happy that even though this might be a multiple 1,000-year conquest, that he played a small part as a cog in the machine of the will of his god. And then we'll close the credits.
So he just fucking sacrificed a bunch of kids to make a phone call.
Yep.
So if I had
Well,
rolled
when
a
you
nat
put
20,
it that way,
if I had rolled a nat 20 when I was sensing him, I just would have got evil as fuck.
Oh, you would have known who he worshipped and everything if you got nat 20. But I mean, like, essentially, you needed to match it, and it would have been like, he worships a chaos god, was like what you needed. But like, if you nat 20'd it, it would have been like, not only does he worship a chaos god, he worships the most devious of chaos gods, the one that has been pulling strings. And not only that, I would have given you like information like, he doesn't worship Nurgle. He worships this guy, and he's totally playing Nurgle, because that's always the concept of Sinesh or Sinesh or whatever, is that he plays everybody, and he's in it for the long haul. It's like, 20,000 years? No problem, as long as I win.
Mm-hmm.
So in some way, what he did on that planet is one step closer to getting Sinesh onto the Golden Throne.
So we won the battle, but that war is long ways off.
As is all Warhammer concepts, that the battle is never over as far as the Chaos Gods are concerned.